get the squeezing, he tryna put on a show. Buku strapped like the Navy, extended clips on every pole. Nigga know about Bug Nation, when it's up though we don't go. Cause shooter moving, hella clips and hollow tips can make a show. Lizard 9s, 223s, got choppers and cool beans. They say Bug came through and left 50 shots on the steam. Big ass stick, he pull the trigger, it's kicking like gas feet. Big telescope on top of the stick, that bitch reach 1,500 feet. Like what you want, got Buku iron, nigga. What you tryna see, got 45, 40s and 9s, nigga. Anything you need, got 223s and 62s. B say he a different breed. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave, like, nigga. Got Buku iron, nigga. What you tryna see, got 45, 40s and 9s, nigga. Anything you need, got 223s and 62s. B say he a different breed. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave, gang.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. It's the Tackleberry Bees and the magnificent, marvelous Bug Nation infestation. Shout out to everybody that took the time out, man. We running late. I got some brand new equipment, and at the last minute, it started not want to work. But you know, everybody know the YouTube bugs. You play with YouTube, you know what it is, man. You know what it is with your equipment, man. Brand new equipment, don't want to work, but hey, we finna make it work tonight, man. Shout out to everybody. Shut up, Lonzo. Shut up. Lonzo, shut your face. I don't want to hear nothing from you, homeboy. Be quiet. Say, y'all, let me tell y'all a little story. Man, it's 2023, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the new us. We coming in here, bro. We coming through the door. You know what I'm talking about, bro? I got my hood rat ponytail going on. We'll get my hair done tonight. I was supposed to get it done today, y'all. I fell asleep. I was tired. Let me tell y'all something about Lonzo. Lonzo and Corey Moe got these little, let's say, how do I want to word this? They have these firearms. They're cute. They're cute. It's like, you know, people say you don't supposed to talk about ugly girls. Shit, I'm ugly, so I can talk about ugly people. So when you ugly, and it's like taking me, putting me inside some Gucci and putting me in a Benz, that look nice, but I'm still ugly. That's how I'm trying to paint a picture for y'all for Lonzo gun, Purple Rain, aka Purple Stain, and Corey Moe's gun, Deadpool. Now, Deadpool, everybody knows, is a pansexual superhero. So he's happy one day. The next day, he happy with a girl. He happy with a boy. Hey, it's whatever with him. So both of their guns, Purple Rain, you know what I'm saying? He can't name it the P word, you know what I'm saying? Because may God bless the dead. So he called it Purple Rain. So Purple Rain want me to make it wet. So, you know, I got Bradley. You know, Bradley a little fun boy, but he go hard. So I played with Purple Rain, and Purple Rain broke again. And Deadpool, he's so funny. I'm talking about he's such a fun boy. He got picky. He didn't want the little ammo. He want the big ammo. He said on the big ammo make him bang. But yeah, I tore both of their guns though. Yeah. Yeah. Pop my collar there. Yeah. My gun's still running though. You heard me? So when y'all get y'all guns fixed, we can make that repeat video. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 12. Yeah, 12. It happened. It happened. I have the video. You know what I'm saying? I was finna upload it and get my stuff together tonight and upload it. But you know what? I wouldn't. But since he come in laugh about that, Mr. Sayful Lonzo, tell him how your gun, damn, Bradley broke your gun. I mean, your gun broke against Bradley twice. Then I just broke your gun because it just say, stop buying these cheap guns. You stop buying these cheap guns and putting these miniskirts and putting these body kits, you're going to get your gun a BBL, and then it fall like Nicki Minaj's booty. You know what I'm saying? Just miss. Oh, Skilly, we had the rain shooting at night. Only gun, when Corey Moe got some good guns. His Day the Fizz ran. But his high point ran harder than Deadpool. It don't like 223. Man, if your gun say 5.56, 223, it should shoot 4. But if your gun say 223, it shouldn't shoot 5.56. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all got them little pretty guns. I done spent all that money on the exterior. You remind me of these boys in the hood back in the day. You had the Cutlass. You wouldn't put the candy paint. You put the rims. You put the slap in the trunk. But your motor and transmission ain't no good.
It's shit.
You looking good on the side of the highway, and everybody, you look good on the back of that tow truck. The gun listen, the gun Undertaker really want to kill Purple Rain. He broke the boat. I'm talking about just, boy. Stop it. Lonzo, you can come on whenever you want to and defend thyself. And defend thyself, brethren. You know what I'm saying? And Cap, so I didn't break your gun? Hold on, man. Let me drop this link for him, bro. I hate people that's going to tell that fake it lie. You know what I'm saying? Don't fake it. That's fake. It's 2023. It ain't no reason to lie this year, bro. You know what I'm saying? You should have left all them lies in 2022 like you won. I left it back then. I ain't even bring it up until now. But guess what? I'm going to drop this link. And you can come in and, you can come in and defend yourself. There you go, Saiful Lanzetta. But yeah, man, so it's 2022. Y'all, it's been a 2023 is a great year. I'm talking about y'all, I want to make an announcement. I told Baton Rouge about this. Baton Rouge, I need to see your face because you need to see this. Y'all watch this face expression. Magic. This is going to be perfect. This is going to be perfect. Look, bro. What's up, Joe Vibe, man? What's up, everybody? What's up, my boy Carl, man? What's up, Carl Odin Armor? Bug, shame your firearm. Hey, look, bro. It is what it is, man. You know, when you got good parts and you got good stock, you know, when you come from good stock, you don't break it. You don't fold. You know what I'm saying? You don't fold, man. You know what I'm talking about? But, you know, the man gun is trash, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just want him to come in, bro. I want you to come in. There's enough room now. Him pay for StreamYard now so I can have a screen full of people. But you go get these cute little guns. Lonzo guns never make 2 range sessions. No more than 3 mags is dead. If I'm lying, 12, tell me I'm lying. 12 is the most honest thing. Gun bros, he ain't gonna take no sides. Bro, tell me if I'm lying. That boy gun can't take 3 mags, dog. Without breaking. Carl, listen to me.
Is he ordering parts on Wish?
Yes.
Oh, man, come on.
He say this is a green pencil. Guess what? I'm going to make it a super green pencil because I'm going to go get this O'Reilly cape, O'Reilly napkin and put it on there. Now you got a super green pencil. Just because you put a staple in that and put this tile on here don't make it a super pencil. It look good, but boy, you like that Cadillac from Copart. It look good, but it ain't running right.
Oh, that's cold, man. You wrong for that one, bro.
Listen, bro, I just dropped the link, brother. All you have to do, look, bro.
Come on in here, Lonzo.
12, am I lying? Am I lying, bro? Look, I know you love Purple Rain, but Purple Rain, am I lying? Purple Rain is like that chick that you take out to have a seizure. You thought you were gonna get some. As soon as you get her pants down, and you get, yeah, it's finna. Now you gotta take to the hospital. Now you scared you done killed her. Or you done stuck it in and took 2. And then she said, and then just
Your analogies is fucked up, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
See, he said I'm not lying. He said I'm not lying. Lonzo, what's up, Camo? Lonzo, all you have to do is come on here and defend thyself. You and your boy Corey Moe got them little, you got them little fun boy guns. They cute. Yeah, they cute. You got the cute little Cerakote. You even got the gas block. You got the gas block. You got the Geisley spring and buffer. You got all that good stuff. And it's still, you try to put a 350 inside of a Model T. That Model T body is just not made for it. You put an LS. See, a 350 probably would have took the 350 or the 305, but you put an LS inside of a Model T. You twist the frame. The frame twist. It don't want to. We know the gun already, but
Lonzo, don't let him talk about your shit like that, man. You better come on and defend your shit, man. Don't let him get away with this.
Hey, I'm a cupcake. Your gun a cupcake. We know your gun sweet as icing. That's why I keep breaking when a man touch it. When a man touch your gun, long as you touching it, your gun go brrr. When I touch your gun, it go brrr. Hit finger. That's real man finger.
That's a real man finger.
Yeah. Look, boy, your gun know you sweet as them Hershey's kisses. Mwah. You know what I'm saying? That's why they give them to him on Valentine's Day. Your gun a little Hershey's kiss. As long as the South man touching that chicken softly, it'll shoot. But when the real man come and say, come here, girl, and pull that hair, I submit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Your gun was a gangster until a real gangster stepped in the room. That's all I want to say. And then Corey Mo Gunson said, I don't want to play no more. He just pulled too hard. Oh, he hung too hard. That's why I said, Deadpool. Ooh. That's why I did it like that, because I know I'm a manly man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know what I am. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all guns confused because your gun was black and purple at first, and your gun was already saying, man, why you dressing me up like that? Then you're going to go spray paint the boy. You go get the boy, I'm going to dip you platinum. You listen to Baby. I'm dipping all my women platinum. I'm putting diamonds on their toenails. No, just because you put diamond on a pig, don't make her a beauty queen. You hear me? I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Don't make her Miss America.
Bro, did you say diamonds on the pig? Bro, like, really? Did you just say that?
Yes, I did, bro, because I'm going hard. It's 2023.
You know Bug is real country. You know he real country.
I know that, and I hate to say it, but that's my damn cousin, and I know how this a-hole is.
Hey, man. Say, man, listen. Y'all know them 3 o'clock in the mornings. Anybody that's been from the age of 16 to 25 know about the 3 o'clock. Them 3 o'clocks is that you let nobody see, because you go over there at 3, but you're gone before 5. You're gone before
that's
nobody know. That's the bad built.
That's the bad built time.
That's what Purple Rain and Deadpool is.
So basically, you saying that's a anything goes at 3 o'clock. That's what you call me.
That's when you knock on the door and you look over your shoulder at who's looking at you.
So that's what he's saying. Oh, that's cold, man. That's cold.
Hey, look, Deadpool the one like this here. Y'all know that girl is always that one girl. You know she a freak. She a freak with everybody else, but as soon as you get hold to her, she want to lay like this here. She want to be. She want to lock up. I want you upside down on your neck, all type of stuff. And then so you try to be like, I'm gonna be missionary. It work. Then I said, man, forget this. Let me show you how it works. And I went to grab by the neck and say, "Can girl, get you?" And I yanked that thing. You ain't putting that in me no more. That's why I said it only want 2, 2, 3s. It didn't want 5, 5, 6. Because 5, 5, 6 ride with big. Woohoo! Yeah, watch out. YouTube on some other stuff. So y'all know what it is. It's capital D, and it will look hey. But y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It was like no.
Lonzo, you don't want to come on here and tell the viewership where you got your part, so we can avoid those places.
Yeah, that was on. That boy got he got to the gun show. Says the one with the look. Yeah, listen. Let me tell you something. I'm going to show you how secure of my manhood I am. Y'all, for 2023, I just want y'all to know I am gay. G-A-Y. I am happy than a motherfucker, not homosexual. So y'all just got happy, did it? Some of y'all was like, "Ooh, I got a chance." No, you don't. You can die. But anyway, listen. I am happy. I'm happy that I broke your gun again. Personally, this time my gun made your gun break because your gun couldn't operate at the standard of my gun. Because mine still work. It's sitting back there now. I can go pull it out and go, probably go jail, but it's gonna burp. Corey Mo, your gun is so finicky. I don't like 2, 2, 3. I need it hot. I need them big because it's a highway. It's like throwing a weenie down the highway. If your gun was a girl, she would be like her mattress miles would be like 35, and she ain't number 15 years old. That's all I gotta say. Use your imagination. Yeah, but anyway.
Wait.
You was not about to breeze over that like you just.
Thank you. You not gonna do that like you. We're not gonna look over like you just say that.
What's up, Calvin Carter? Man, what's up to everybody in the chat? Look at them. Purple Rain Cupcake. Bro, why don't you come in here and talk about your... Okay, don't make me pull out receipts. You know I got them. I would send them to myself. I got them. Don't make me pull out receipts. Man, I got a whole video of 6 videos. They guns going click, click, click. It got one time going, go look on Facebook. I got Purple Rain in one hand, the right hand. I got Deadpool on the left. Deadpool said, I ain't doing it. You were talking about me. I ain't getting you none. So Purple Rain said, I'm going to let you bump it one time. And it ain't working no more. I'm just saying, though. What's up, Wild William? Listen to him. Bro, show the video.
He say cap. He say you capping.
Man, let me tell you something. On time I wear a cap is like this here. You hear me? And I still got my hood red ponytail. Sugar fee, that's me. All 2023. You hear me? See, you know what I'm saying? I made your gun pay a fee just to touch up on the B. You hear me? It chose up on the B and died. Like, I can't work for you. You ask for too much. You do too much. Lonzo got soft hands. He just caressed me. I'm not gonna caress you. I'm gonna treat you like slut. Yeah, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. It's out of control.
Oh wow.
Oh man, y'all, how y'all doing, man? Everybody on the panel, introduce yourself. I just had to start out because this fool coming in laughing because I'm having technical difficulty. But guess what? My mic's still right here. I'm computer illiterate to a certain degree. But guess what? I'm so stubborn. I didn't let the people who know how to put it together because I refuse to let them say, "Oh, I made it work." You know what I'm saying? Issues I got to deal with myself. But your gun suck. That can be fixed. That'll be fixed by next show, Friday. Your gun still won't be fixed. It's going to be dead. Now, as me, the Bugmeister, calls you to a challenge of a 3-mag dump, back-to-back, rapid-fire dump, or better yet, let's do 100 round. If you don't got a 100-round drum, I would give you a 100-round beta. I'll let you borrow one of my beta mags or my Surefire mags, and me, you, and Corey Mo, you can use 5.56, and we can do a 100-round meltdown. See who gonna break.
And the best part is Bug paying for the ammo.
No, you're not. Bring your own damn ammo. I got my own.
Shit, I could have told him he wasn't gonna do that.
Just to show you I'm a gangster. You hear me? See, I know what my gun gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I would promote them, but I ain't promoting them. But I know what my gun gonna do. Because when I bust up the 300 blackout, they send me a net. That thing nothing nasty. Oh, it's nasty.
Hey man, you gonna send me that scope that's on the what's name at the house?
Man, everything for sale, boy.
I'm talking about the scope that we swapped out on the other gun.
Everything for sale. I got a free bow carrier group. Ain't so stop capping. Yeah, you got to. Boy, you sound like that girl that say, I ain't going out to eat unless he pay for my food.
Okay, on any AR, there's 3 things you must change immediately.
Tell them.
That is get a nitride or better bolt carrier group.
MPA.
You must change your trigger if you don't have a drop-in trigger already, and you have to change your flash hider. Go get a Landtag Dragon. Those 3 minimum.
I've been telling them this for the longest. Landtag Dragon, like that.
Isn't that what you were telling? Isn't that what you were telling me about the other day when I was at the house?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Camel Black. That's why ask him, do he take the challenge? 1 for yes, 2 for no. All you have to do is put it in there since you back there talking all this cupcake and all, bro, we don't want to hear it. Yeah, I left it at the house, whatever. But let me tell you something.
You know, a nickel BCG will cost you all of $90 to $120. Just go get one.
We ain't getting him no more secrets. We're gonna let him do his own research. They don't listen to me because Bud don't know what the hell he talking about. So he listened to me with the gas block, but when I be trying to talk to him, they don't listen because they go spend a lot of money on other stuff instead on the stuff they got. But anyway, I didn't bring my Lonzo. What's good, Camo? Look, bro, I just want you to know, say fool Lonzetta, I'm calling you out. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, I know everybody in here, y'all know the little rat weasel, aka GHG, Super Mouse. Y'all go tell Secret Squirrel. Secret Squirrel called me out Sunday, but I ain't feel like it because I was up there shooting long range. I just got qualified with the 6.5 Creedmoor. You know what I'm saying? Shooting long range now, so I can go on the long range. You know, forget all this up close personal. Pistols to get you to your rifle. Now I'm finna hit you in your head 1,200 yards. But tell Secret Squirrel, if he wants to challenge that bug and y'all want to see that video, y'all press 1. And tell Secret Squirrel, aka GHG, tell that little rat face, you know, I never seen a squirrel with gold glasses. You tell Mr. Jinkles that I said when he wanted, how he wanted. See, I don't fight you because you want to fight. I fight when I want to fight. Now I want to fight. And if Tell him to bring his crew because I got my super crew ready. If he want to do against the Bug Nation, tell him that too because I'm ready. GHG Hustle, Life with OB, Chris TV, Rambo Jay. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all want some? Let me know when and where. And y'all be on the lookout. Bug Nation Odin Armory meetup coming soon. Hopefully at ETTS, we might have it somewhere else, but I kind of like ETTS because it's outdoor. We're gonna lock that in. But the Bug Nation Odin Armory meet and greet. You're gonna be able to test fire a few guns that my boy Carr have, and y'all get to play with the paddles that he make from Odin Armory. You can feel for yourself on some various firearms. If y'all with that, y'all tell me now in the chat. Press 1. The man is on the screen. You got any questions? I dropped the link out there. Y'all can come in and ask any questions about that. That's something that me and him gonna do. Bug Nation and both of us coming together, and we gonna do something for y'all. And be on the lookout. We want to do this, but we're gonna tell y'all about this. So hopefully that the right people hear this, since they say our channel's too small. What we want to do is take a run-of-the-mill high point from the pawn shop, not nothing brand new, from the pawn shop, and put $1,000 worth of equipment to make it a race gun and show y'all that it's not the gun, it's the person. We can make a high point shoot better than a staccato or as accurate as a staccato. That's a challenge that we want to do. And if you want to be a part of that challenge, you hit Odin Armory on IG or you can hit Tackleberry Bug on IG.
You know what? The thing is, we ain't putting shit from Wish on our gun either. We actually gonna make it.
Yeah, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it ourselves. Yeah. And we're gonna do a yeet cannon. It's gonna be a yeet test. That means if I put an SRO on it and he put a delta point on it, we're gonna get it and see who can throw it the farthest on 100 yards. You hear me? Then we're gonna pick it up, and the loser get their gunshot, and then they got to compete with the gun that's shot up. Yeah, see, we're making it
okay.
hard.
So here's the rules of this competition. Anybody who wants to compete, we have to set a date, but you're gonna have basically about 60 days to do your build. Okay, we're gonna set it out that far. Now, the first part of the competition is we're gonna judge the guns. Whoever's competing, let's say there's 8 people, right? We're gonna judge the guns based on aesthetics. What does it look like? How pretty is it? The Cerakote job, the finishes, the everything you added to it. The second part we're gonna judge is the yeet contest. Like Bug was saying, everybody has to throw their guns for like as far as they can. If they go 50 yards, they go 50 yards, but some people are going to make it 80, you know. Now, when the gun lands, you may dent, break, scratch, whatever, something, but you still have to compete with that firearm. You cannot change parts on it. So if you break your optic, that is your bad for putting a shitty optic on there. You need to find one that's battle proven. So third part of the competition is we actually rate the shooting. So everyone gets to shoot your gun, you get to shoot your guns. And then we're going to basically step back from like 10 yards, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then the last part the last part of the competition is we draw numbers from a hat. The people that drew the first numbers, 1 through 8, the first number 1 has to go put their gun on a hanger, on a steel plate hanger. We back up to 100 yards and everybody shoots at it 5 times. So that means you got 40 rounds coming at your gun. If somebody hits it and they destroy it, oh well. Number 2 goes up. That means you got 7 people shooting at your, 6 more people shooting at your gun. And then if somebody hits that one, you only have 5 people shooting at your gun. But if number 2 didn't get hit, then number 3 goes up. So the last thing we're going to do is basically sit down at a round table and discuss what we liked about each other's guns, how they performed, who wins the yeet contest, who wins the shooting competition, give out some awards and maybe some prizes, and that's that. We're going to wrap that video up. So we're going to do it in a multi-part series. Everyone's going to have a portion of it. Bug's gun is probably going to be the most ghetto fabulous one. You know, like if we can get some other people to participate, you know,
We try to make
You
it
know,
big, bro. We try to make it
I
big.
know what I'm gonna do. Bug knows what I'm gonna do, but
Yeah, he coming hard. He coming hard though. Hey, he coming hard, bro.
you know, it's not about money. It's about making the gun still look like a high point, but function like a race gun to me.
Like a race gun.
Right. So I am gonna put a cage on it. I'm gonna put a compensator on it. Gonna have
Don't tell him.
optics.
Let him see. Let him see. Let him see.
Oh
Like
no!
I told you, might have a Seymour on here. The Seymour gonna cost more.
Right. If you've never seen a magwell for a single stack, we gonna do it.
Hey, yo, hey, and guess what? We might have a line of products from Odin Armor for high points.
I really don't want to get into that, man. That's a hot mess. I don't want to get into that.
Hey, OG, and the crazy part about it, I got a high point 45 ducked off too.
Boy, I got one in blue right now. What is you saying?
I got one put up.
Boy, say man, I think I'm
gonna go get it tomorrow too.
YouTube won't make me great because they keep excuse me, y'all. They keep yellow tagging my video. It's me shooting core mode, digital camo high point at night. I let out probably about 5 or 6 rounds. I mean, this after I broke his other gun, and I was like, dang, the high point broke, but Deadpool, Deadpool, so Deadpool, oh my God, Deadpool. Deadpool was soaking wet. He got roll horn and hung up with. Oh man, look, listen. Yes, it's a wild torture test. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Everybody forgot before Demolition Ranch them got big, bro. They was doing stuff like this, and you know it's crime shot. I'm not gonna say their name, but we reached out to some people, and the first thing they holler about is money. It's like nobody want to do nothing for just for the sport. Like for 2A right now, 2A is making so many advances right now. We such under fire. We under fire. You know what I'm saying? And in the 2A, that goes for everybody. And people, y'all don't understand. 2A isn't about white or black. It's about classism. Those who have it and don't want us to have it, and those who got it and want to keep it.
Yes, sir.
2A help more poor people than they do rich people. Rich people got people trained to draw weapons that you would never see that's following them in plain sight. When you, man, they've been showing in Houston, man. It's so many, bro. It's so many robberies that's been stopped in Houston and Dallas alone that's not being reported. In Houston, they've been trying to show a little of a glimpse of it. They showed the one man in the taco bar. He don't even want to show himself. In the state of Texas, you have a right to rent an aid when you think someone's life is in danger. When somebody pulls a gun, that's assault with a deadly weapon. Your life is in danger because you have the choice to pull that trigger. And in Texas, it's a render aid state. You can go to jail for not rendering aid if you're capable of rendering aid. Look, brother, y'all need to keep your eyes open, situation awareness, get your training, get your firearm. Those who don't like guns, when this market crash, we're going to see how much you don't like them. It's like when COVID. Wait, I'm doing quotations, y'all, air quotes.
Now, so that situation in Houston that you're talking about, as you all know, he shot that dude in the back, and then he shot him in the head, right? Mm-hmm. So the problem being, and the police really want to talk to him and they say they just want to talk, but it's bullshit because they're going to refer him to the grand jury, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And the reason why is because it was a good shoot that it wasn't. So when he plugged him in the back and the guy went down, that's one thing. But to stand over the dude and shoot him in the head many seconds later, that's execution.
Yeah, it is. But wait. Let me be the wait, Carl. Let me be devil's advocate. Don't, in our training, when you go get a level 1, a level 3, that's when you can throw the pistol as a security guard, level 3, level 4, or private investigator. Level 5, you know what I'm saying? PPO, private investigator. Now, it says shoot to stop. Who knows when he shot him in the back? Me personally.
Right.
I cringe on shooting him in the back, but I'm gonna tell you like this here. To get home, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And I deal with these people later. That's what I got a lawyer for. I deal with that later. Man,
if I punch the guy, if I punched him 3 or 4 times in the back, I know he ain't going anywhere. I just know that because I went through his lungs and I probably hit him in the spine. Just knowing me, right? And would I tapped him in the head a couple times when I was shooting him in the back? Yes, but that's just me. But the fact that he got up from the table and then he shot him again, and then he waited one more time and then stood over and then shot him once in the head, that was execution.
Yeah.
That's what the problem was.
But listen, the cameras, that was a panoramic camera. Who's to say he didn't see, like we didn't see what he see because we weren't there. And I'm telling you, from being in, I'm not advocating for it. I'm just, I'm giving
the devil's advocate. Right.
I'm giving the devil's advocate. I'm giving a different perspective. I've been in a situation where it looked like I was dead wrong, but in reality, I was right. Because they didn't see what I saw.
But see, he already passed the guy that shot him, right?
Right.
He was going out the door. He had his wallet, and I agree with the guy. You ain't getting away with my wallet. If I have an opportunity to shoot you and you had a gun in my hand, I'm gonna wait my turn, right? I'm gonna throw my hands up, but the minute you distracted, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
Right? Because you already put my life at risk. Who knows if you would have shot somebody at the door or outside on the sidewalk? Who knows, right? So I'm still gonna take that opportunity to take you down, right?
They'll try to get you for that though. They'll try to get you.
They will try. They will try.
They be like, if they put a gun on you and they in your face, but if they turn their back, that means some people, they try to say that he was trying to leave and you shot him in the back. That's what they try to play that card.
Oh, because they say that you retreated. You retreated when you turned your back, but that's
they'll try to say that.
No, you can't claim a self-defense in the commission of a crime, period.
Thank you. My point is that
I know you can't, but they'll show try. The jury will even put it towards you. They'll try. He was retreating. Like you got some people that be in their houses, and it happened plenty of times. Somebody breaking their house, and then you can see they armed and on some of these folks' camera, and they running back down running down the stairs or whatever, and whoever the homeowner shoot them in the back. Then they be trying. Well, he was shit. He in my house. I mean, excuse me.
Commit a crime.
For that video, like Camo Black just said, bro did not retreat. He did not retreat.
He
was still working the room. He wasn't done. He wanted to leave that place. And I'm gonna tell you like this here. I thank God I wasn't in that situation. You hear me? Hey, you are a threat long as you. Okay, then let me rephrase this. You are a threat in Texas when you get your license to carry, which used to be LTC. LTC, what is it now?
It is LTC.
Yes, LTC now was
CCW.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
In Texas, it say shoot to stop. You take that the way you want to take it. Because when my instructor told me, when I got my security license, when I got my handgun license, they said shoot to stop.
Incapacitate is the exact verbiage. You shoot till he's incapacitated.
Because he's a threat, long as he got that weapon. If I get shot in the back, let me tell you something. Some people on dope. It is some good stuff out here. Man, that fin, boy, them balls on it, they don't feel nothing. They get on the ice. I seen somebody take 16 rounds of a Glock.
The Bugs video freeze.
Yeah, that's why his mouth looks like he got
Well, y'all crazy. They're funny as well.
It look like he bagged up. It like he's sitting on the toilet trying to think of something to think of what to get it out.
I don't know what. Say, boy, I don't know what to disseminate this information to it. Boy.
Look, bro.
You missed everything that was happening, man. Your video froze and you had your mouth all open.
Oatmeal.
It looked like you had lockjaw there for a second.
Hey, hold up, bro. Oh, that don't even sound right, homie.
Oh, you should have seen that picture though with your screen.
I hope somebody screen. I know Brittany got it.
But you had that face like somebody's grabbing you by the ponytail, man.
And then you were leaning
not trying to hit me with the y'all.
And then you were leaning forward.
Hey, but now what I'm gonna say is, y'all, they say shoot to stop. Shoot to stop. My
Right.
thing is this here, man. I done seen people take 16 shots from a Glock 22 and still ran up on the police and break his jaw. Full of, man, they got drug. Man, I don't know what you on. What if you got a body armor? Y'all done knocked the wind at you. I done broke a couple of ribs, but you still can fight.
So my uncle used to be a bus driver for San Antonio Public Authority, Transit Authority, and he was telling us a story about when he was at a bus stop. There was a car broke down in front of the bus stop. Right, the guy's out there changing his tire. Had the tire iron laying on the curb because he was just taking the wheel off and he was in the trunk. Guy walks up, obviously out of his mind, and picks up the tire iron, says something to the guy. The guy's like, hey, give him my tire iron back. And he hits him in the head several times. Cracks his head open. He falls and hits the curb, and he's just bleeding, just gushing blood down the curb, right? And so my uncle's on the transit authority, on the phone with transit authority. This guy's running around trying to hit people with this tire iron, right? They show up, and they draw guns on him and tell him to get down on the ground. He lunges at the cop, and they shoot him one time in the chest, 357, and it blows a hole through his chest and comes out his back about the size of a baseball, racquetball baseball. And my uncle said there was stuff everywhere all over the sidewalk. The guy still hit the cop, transit cop, and took off running around the block. And they come to find out he was on PCP.
Yeah, the drugs.
He collapsed on the next block.
AKA Fry if you're in Houston. Whack, Gator Piss if you're in Highland Hills, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. I done seen people, bro. I was in North Dallas, and I was supposed to put this video up. I was chilling. I had just stopped in the hood. I ain't had no damn business. Went to the hood, just like, forget it. I'm going to go to the hood. I'm going to do some ratchet hood rat stuff. So I'm doing some ratchet stuff, chilling with the people. And I had a video. And I didn't upload it. I'm glad I did it. I gave it reconsideration.
I leave it in my car.
But I'm going to tell you something. These people out here taking these synthetic X pills full of fentanyl. Then they taking all these other drugs. When I seen this person take 5 different drugs, they was on XOs full of fentanyl, hydros, Percocets, snorting cocaine, and smoke some crystal meth. Bro, you on downers and uppers. Your heart don't know what to do.
You can't
kill him.
No.
Because even when his heart stopped, his brain's still working. Up the stimulus. Man, don't take your chances. Man, if you got to empty clip in somebody, overkill, deal with the DA later. Get home to your family. That's me telling you in 2023.
If you're going to shoot,
to get home to your family, man.
As soon as you draw that gun, you've now entered a different legal realm than you're ever going to be used to, right? Number 2, make sure your shoot is good. So study your laws for your state. And know if you in the right. If you're not in the right and you're about to pull that trigger, you may face a grand jury. So know your laws.
A grand jury, listen, any felony case in Dallas County is 20 grand. That's to take it to trial. That's just a start to take it to trial. Then when you start getting legal experts and then you get professional jury, people to pick your jury, that's going to be 50 grand by it. Listen, it costs you money. So know what you're going to do and make sure you got some good insurance. You know, Texas got 2 of them.
Right there.
They got 2 of them.
I have
one that start with a U and they got another one that start with Shield. In with Shield.
Right.
So I'm not promoting these people. They don't pay me.
USCCA, Texas Law Shield, whatever. Get it. It's cheap. It's $160, $200 a year. But that little insurance that you pay per month, $8, $10 a month, it's going to be so worth it if you ever get in trouble.
Hey, on God. Listen, I'm going to tell you
something.
So
if you guys don't know, this is Texas Law Shield, right? Mm-hmm. So if I have an event, what they tell you to do is they tell you to call 911, report, tell them your name, tell them the address, tell them been a shooting and you need medical and police here now. and hang up the phone. 911 is going to want you to stay on the phone, but sir, we need to tell us details. No, you hang up the damn phone. Quit talking to the cops. Shut the fuck up. Right.
You need that.
And then that's it. And then next thing you do is call Texas Law Shield and give them your number. They send you an attorney to the spot in 30 minutes. Do not talk to the cops. Do not tell them what happened. Do not tell them, the situation, what you're thinking. You were scared. Never talk to the cops. Your attorney will talk to them first and get you out of that car. And then because you're on a mic in that car.
Yep.
And you're on video, right? So he will get you out of that car. He will take you to a private location. You tell him what happened. And then they talk to the cops. They come out and bail you out. And they pay for your criminal case, whatever cases, if it's going to grand jury, they pay for 100%. If you have a private suit, they pay for that 100%. So get some insurance. It's so cheap.
You need it. You spend $40 on bullshit a month anyway. So
right. If you can buy a gun and you can go and eat McDonald's 3 times a month, then you can buy some training and you can also buy some insurance.
Yes, sir.
Say, tell it to him, brother. Because I'm telling you what I know, and this ain't what nobody told me.
Right.
My Texas law shield had just expired when I called my case. I didn't even know because I was paying it yearly, and it had just expired. And dude, when I tell you, I wish I'd have had it. I wish I'd have had it when I caught that case. I didn't have it, y'all. I didn't have it, and it came out my pocket. I had to spend $23,000 before I knew it. Man, I had to get 2 lawyers. One lawyer screwed me. I was supposed to sue him, but this case had went on so long, I just didn't want to bother with him. And I'm just gonna warn you. If you ever see a attorney, I'm gonna say I'm gonna word this so he don't try to give me for slander. It ain't slander. Just from my experience. He didn't work for me. His name was Richard Pelly. Richard Pelly. He's supposed to be a super attorney out of Collin County. That man tried to give me paper. And at the time I was working for the school district and I told him I couldn't take that. And I was right. I heard when I got my discovery and I got my dash cam video, that, like he said, that dash cam, that body cam, and they have a mic. They have a mic on their radio that goes to the dash cam. And then the cam that was inside the police car facing me. He told his sergeant he has a license to carry. He was defending himself. There's nothing we can do. That sergeant said, take him down, we'll find something. And then I got a deadly conduct, as if I was just outside busting. And they knew the situation. So, if you don't got no money, and you told them that pistol, I advise you to pay them the extra money. If you pay for life insurance for yourself, it's just like put that in the life insurance basket. As long as you told that pistol, and you told that pistol, man, get you some type of insurance, because from my understanding, they'll pay up to $1 million and your specialist. Because you're going to need your specialist. You're going to need a forensic specialist, somebody that know about guns. You're going to need somebody, like I said, if you take it to trial, or trial like it used to be, you need somebody that know how to read the jury and sit in there and pick that jury and know if that person's going to be prejudiced against you. Lil Bootsy done gave y'all the game. Y'all better listen. Screw it, listen to it, man, because it's good game, man. Screw it. It's good game, bro. It's a responsibility with the firearms.
Yep, and if you are carrying a firearm and use it in a defense situation, you are going to be judged harder than the victim.
Than the criminal. Yes, you are.
Yep. And the criminal can sue you.
Right.
Heck yeah, they got it all figured out. They'll make you pay them. They'll make they pay them doctor bills until they figure out what's going on. I know that for a fact. They'll make you pay them son gun until they figure out what's going on.
Jovan, I know an expert witness ain't cheap, because I was looking into it, and if I needed an expert witness, the cheapest one was $60,000. A jury consultant started at $50,000.
So look at what's his name, Kenosha, the kid that did that shooting.
Rittenhouse, Kyle Rittenhouse.
The only reason he was able to pay for all that is because he had a GoFundMe. And so many people threw in, and he had over $2 million for his defense fund. And they used up almost all that.
Real talk, man. So
To get that
it's
insurance.
responsibility. I ain't trying to scare you, but I'm letting you know. See, everybody give you the good side. Oh, he popped them. Let me tell you the bad side.
Oh.
It's two sides to everything, and sometimes it's three, depending on. And I'm gonna be real, depending on what color you are. And I was just shooting with my buddies Sunday, and I was the only melanated person at the table. And like I told them, it's two justice systems, and these folks well off. And you know the first thing, this lady told me, I know it's sad to say, but you're right. Because if she did something, she was a mom. She was an entrepreneur. She got a business.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got the same thing she have. I have a business. I'm a father. I'm a grandfather. But guess what? The answer gonna be the same way it was when I defended all 6 people on that balcony. Yeah, he reckless. He just a thug. I'm a grown man. Brandon's my weapon. If I open carry, I just open carry. But I'm not threatening nobody with no gun. I fought with guns on me. I got my jaw broke with 2 pistols on me. Because I fight first. But now, please know, it's another side of the game. It's called your life on hold. Because as long as you go into court, the job you had, depending on what you're doing and what your security level, what you're doing,
Can't let you go.
Because you got that felony pending, they got to let you go. What they gonna invest money into somebody that might go to jail for 20 years? They gonna replace you.
Yep.
So now you're out of work, your bills still coming in, you still got to take care of your family. Nobody wanna hire you because you have a pending case. And they say you're innocent until proven guilty. But see, that's the different side of the law. You're not innocent until proven guilty. You're guilty until you prove yourself innocent. Yeah. That's the way the law done trickered itself to. And as I said, 3 years, y'all, I was on workers' comp. My workers' comp stopped. I had to sell guns to survive. I lost everything. Lost my car, lost my charger, lost my house, lost everything, bro. Fighting that case. Depleted. I'm talking about depleted savings. Cashed in IRAs and all type of stuff with penalties that made it a quarter. I got a quarter percentage of what it's really worth. Now, man, it's another side of the game. Insure yourself. At least get that and get you some Aflac, because Aflac will take care of you when you can't pay your bills. If you got to your job, please get it. Aflac is the truth. They 100 million, you hear me? On everything. Aflac will pay into Aflac. It works.
That ain't gonna sit right on that stomach.
But I'm serious though, man. It's another side of the game. So you got to be willing for all this. So when you pick up that iron, be willing to
deal with it.
Be willing to deal with it. And I'm like this here, y'all. 2023, I don't want no problem. I have no problem with nobody in YouTube, in the real world, nowhere. I don't have no problems with nobody. I have no quorums, no nothing with nothing. If we have a disagreement, may we sit down and talk as humans and discuss it with communication. If we can't communicate, we just gonna let that be. And I'm gonna walk away with no malice, and I hope you walk away with no malice. That's on you. And I'm gonna let you make it. Because one, it costs too much money to beat you up, because now you're gonna shoot me. And then if I shoot you, it costs too much money to stay out of jail. And now that's gonna take away from my I got 3 brand new grandbabies. Man, I can't know.
But I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna get beat up talking about people's purple gun zone.
Oh man, look, man, the gun though. I see his gun doing this here.
I'm at like I didn't even hear it.
Hey man, hold up. Corey Mogun, when Zogun doing this here, y'all. Corey Mogun come out there and say, "What's y'all doing? What you doing?"
Shout out, Bug, shout out, y'all.
He say, Corey Mogun say, he said, "I know your location. Where you moved?"
Boy, crazy as hell.
Yeah, I told y'all, gay. I'm happy. I'm happy. Listen, the Flintstones said have a gay old time inside the theme song of the Flintstones. I am gay. I am happy. I'm happy to sit here and talk to my brethren and have people on the Wednesday night to come in here, my 22,000 people, come in here and check us out on a Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying? I am so gay about this whole situation. But do I like penis? No. I'm allergic to other people's penis. Thank you.
Why you not to these folks like that on YouTube?
See, that boy right there want to be treated like a
So
puppy.
we just didn't have
Let's do
sexual
it.
relations 2 days ago. So we didn't have sexual relations 2 days ago.
No. No.
So
I
you
almost
so
said
you didn't let me play with you.
Let's get it like
See, when people start acting unruly,
Wait. So you didn't catch. So you didn't let me play with you.
yes. I'm sorry. Dude.
We'll just sit them out the room.
Yo, he got to go. Because that's not going to fly. This is a no-fly zone. No. I almost said something, got myself in trouble, and I forgot who listened to me. And I almost said something out of pocket. But I'm trying to be better. Y'all notice I ain't cursing as much? Pat Bug on the back. He's trying to be better. Let me bring this
So you
douchebag.
just gonna do me like that?
Yeah. I'm going to tell your girlfriend what to do. I'm going to tell her about the bears. Yeah. Yeah. Look, this boy stripped at a club called She Bear. And it ain't no women there. Yeah, man. But say, now for real though, man. Me and Carl, man, we trying to come up with some innovative stuff. And we trying to do something. Like I said, we're gonna try to do this meet. We're gonna try to get a date. If I can lock in a date at a range, and we're gonna go to them. Man, I'm available this week because next week I'm going to work.
Yeah, because
We
I
need
go
to
back
link
to
up.
work next week myself.
We need to link up, Carl. Try to link up in the next couple of days, and then I drive. You jump in the car with me. I drive. We can park your whip. I drive. We need to. I want to go sit down and talk to them face to face. You know, if not, we'll probably try. What I want to do outside is because it's better manageable outside. You get what I'm saying? Because at TGE, I really would like to do it at TGE, but TGE is too compact and that'll be too. It'll get them business, but it'll be too messy.
Right.
Yeah, you know, it'll just be at least we can coordinate stuff out there on the outdoor range. But we can figure something out. Man. And hopefully my boy Dear Me, we can come to a date so you know we can have this little survival hangout.
Yeah, I told you, man. Yo, hey, come, man. I got room down there. Got a little bit of room.
Yeah, because like I said, we don't got to shoot. We can just do the camping thing.
All right. So who on the panel right here wants to participate in this?
Dear Feet, Miranda, Skillet.
Talking about the high point thing?
Yes.
Yeah,
I tried out, man.
See.
All right. So what we'll do is let's say let me look at my calendar here. Let's say February 1st, we're gonna start the builds. Everybody's gonna start their build, okay? And they gotta be done April 1st, April Fool's Day.
Ooh.
Okay. April 15th, we're gonna film. Tax day, right after tax day.
You in, Skillet? You with it?
When y'all doing it down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be here in North Texas.
It'll be in North Texas somewhere. I got an idea what we can do with it and get away with it. Where they allow us to do something like that. I ain't advertising for nobody this year that I ain't been paid to be advertising for. But I got somewhere else to go. It's just a range near you. Location somewhere in Dallas, Texas, Metro.
Now we'll publish the rules. Basically, take any high point. We prefer 9mm, but any high point that you can get your hands on, and then you can modify it any sort of way. I thought about doing something like totally over the top, but I'm not going to do it this year. That'll probably be for next year. But I was going to take a whole 1911 volley, a solid one, and mill it and stick the high point parts inside it.
Yeah, we talked about this. See, I love this dude. This dude's brain is worse than mine. Like, he be left field, and then like, forget it. We'll make the parts. We don't got to buy them.
Right.
Hey, shout out to 3D printers.
So I show up with this 1911, right? And y'all like, what the fuck is that? Like, that ain't a high point. And be like, motherfucker, it ain't. And I open up that gun and show you. It's all high point inside.
What up, Paradise? What up, everybody in the chat? If I ain't texting y'all, forgive me. That Rouge should be on it. Say it again. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to step on nobody. Baton Rouge should be working that chat since he got his camera out trying to play Call of Duty.
A lot of people don't know, but it's a high point 1911.
Man, I heard somebody at work last week say something about one.
It is one. Go look it up. It's gonna pop straight up.
I might check that out.
For real. And say
now the reason we're doing this is because High Point gets a bad rap, right?
Yeah, they do. And it's
rightfully so, because they went real cheap on a lot of shit, right? They could have done it, but they didn't.
Man, look, Carl, a lot of people say, it won't finish a whole magazine. Well, my dad got one. That mug for sure into a whole mag. It ain't hanging up. But and again, we don't run no cheap ammo through it neither.
Right. So, now it's a shame that they made the slide from the same material they made your cast iron skillet from.
Yeah.
But, and the same technique. It's sand casted, right? That's terrible.
See, I think what it is, man.
You make faucets and shit like that out of that. You don't make engine blocks. You don't make gun parts like that. They're well-tuned, fine-tuned machines, right? So, but to be able to take one and change the stigmata of the gun and then pit it against, let's say, we're going to use a staccato. We're going to pit a High Point against a staccato in accuracy, speed, everything at the end. And if it wins, if it beats out in certain categories, then you have to give the props to High Point. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this challenge is all about.
And see, I want y'all to know something. Yes, it's made out of the same material as your cast iron skillet. But let me tell you something. Out of all the budget guns, they hard to kill. The only complaint I got with a High Point is the grip. The way the grip
trigger.
Ash.
The
trigger. And the magazine. Them are the 3 weak points of the High Point. The magazine, they got a crappy magazine. If they ever make a Glock, a High Point that take Glock mags, y'all in trouble. Because them things gonna be on the streets worse than Taurus or G2s and G3Cs. Them things is coming to kill. High Points kill more people in the ghetto than council.
He ain't lying. Everybody talking about finish a whole mag. It don't take number one.
They don't take listen. Bro, I know somebody that been having a High Point for 10 years, never cleaned it. Hiccup on them one time and they just sprayed WD-40 in it, in which anybody knows that WD-40 is not oil. It is a cleaner.
No. Yeah.
It'll clean the gun, but it's not. You don't lube your gun with WD-40. That boy sprayed WD-40 in that thing got wet.
Lube that thing. You gotta get you some 2-in-1, man.
I was at the 3-in-1. 3-in-1. The old white with the red top.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Perfect with a High Point.
That boy right there. That's right there. Make any gun greasy. We don't take no drop now. That's so slick, boy.
You say, man, bruh, stop playing. I EDC the High Point. say, lady. Hey, lady. How long I EDC the High Point? How long I told it that High Point? How many years?
Too many damn years.
Over 5, right?
About 6.5.
6.5 years I told the High Point C9. Stop faking, boy. I told the High Point, because guess what? When everybody Glocks and Smith & Wessons was jamming, when we got in them situations, my trusty old C9 with the extended 15-round magazine, and that was a Pro Mag. I just modified it. Don't tell. If you know how to modify your gun to make it work. I found out what the weak points was on that magazine release. and
But
you know that they got plastic, but I ain't
And
gonna
right,
say what I did.
now,
It made a
there
metal
run
one.
some in it too. That mug gonna
but
go.
that just said you didn't get your money right till later because you wouldn't carry a High Point today.
I got one in my old school. I would take my computer downstairs and pop my door in my old school Delta and reach up under that seat and watch I pull out a big stupid. It's dusty now. I need to go clean with some Hydro Shocks in it
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
shoot
go. I'm gonna
hollow.
go get. I'm gonna go pull out the old trusty 4.5 High Point I
Man, I
got
got a
put up.
4.5 High Point right now up under there, right now up under my seat in my old school. And
All
will
right,
always be in there. So if you break it, I ain't paying number $60 for it. So if you steal it, I'm think I'm mad about it. The gun with my name
Hey,
on it was floating around.
hey, you paid that for it. I paid. I got a hot freebie for that.
Now I'm talking about, man, I got an old High Point 4.5 that's so accurate. My partner, he a police officer for Dallas County, constable. He went to Florida and shot against his nephew. His nephew outshot his Glock. He told a Gen 2 Glock 19 with the Australian proof marks. If anybody know anything about that, if you a Glock aficionado, you know what I'm saying. He got Australian proof marks on it. It was an Austrian police gun with the Australian proof mark. And his nephew outshot him with a High Point. Pissed him off. Then he came back and tell me, you're right.
They got them High Point with the 3 barrel.
Yeah, now they got the High Point with the 30 barrel. That's what I'm thinking. I really want to get an old used one, but I might just go and get that new 10 because it got 3 things that I already want. It got an RMR cut. It got a 30 barrel. 30 barrel means we can print a compensator. And
Man, look, I know you ain't talking about no RMR cut, man. That junk already got a 40-pound slide on it. You try to add more weight to it?
but listen, I
it'll
might
be
do
1
something.
pound and 2 ounces
Man,
if you put the arm on.
you gonna have to get some overloaded. You gonna have to get some hot 9mm to run through that
No.
mug.
We doing slide cuts, homeboy. We doing slide cuts for weight reduction. So we gonna get it to the weight it was with my arm. Come on, man.
What?
Man,
I'm
see,
scared.
I ain't even gonna use the RMR cut. I'm gonna use it for a charging handle.
Man,
I'm gonna put a charging handle like a race gun, and my optic is gonna be up top, over the top of the gun, because I'm putting a cage on mine.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I kind of like your idea better. Don't
Right.
worry about it. We're gonna have the same thing, but different implications. I'm so ready to do this, y'all. I just started putting money aside just to do this.
We were cracking up the other night because everything we're about to put on this gun is gonna cost more than the gun.
And we were laughing hard. Like this dude had me crying, dude. I was crying and I was just thinking about it. What's up, Clover Tech, man? But you know what I'm saying? Like people talk. I hate, and I love Clover Tech. Clover Tech, I knew about the Gerson, but Clover Tech made me start watching them. That Gerson 10mm and that Gerson 45, I had to buy them.
talking
Those are
about
my
that
shooters from now on.
Bill Hunter, the 1911.
Yeah, oh Lord. Those are, listen, the gun that I'm just gonna put down range and bang some stuff and enjoy it, those are guns I'm gonna enjoy. Them guns I'm enjoying. I just got those guns for fun, man.
Man,
man, already, man. Clover Tech, man, much love, brother.
Much love. RA 5.0.
I don't know what I want.
Ah, man, that's nice, dog. I need to shoot it. Listen, Clover Tech told me about the Gerson 45 last year around February. We was talking on the live. And I was like, man, let me see what he's talking about. I said, well, then I kept seeing them posting them. And I was like, man, let me go check it out. It's 2 guns that I got the utmost respect for. That's that, what is it, the TISA 1911?
Mm-hmm.
And that Gerson. And listen, I used to be all about the Taurus. Now, y'all know Taurus parts ain't interchangeable. Those 2 guns to me shoot better than the Taurus. And Taurus was handgun of the year of 2009. And if I'm lying, if they weren't on handgun of the handgun of magazine, tell me I'm a lie.
Taurus, man.
Handgun of the year 2009.
So that was failing.
Point in time. That's all I was buying, Taurus. Mother talk about that mug all they want. That Taurus gonna shoot. I had the 709 Slim, the TCP.
The 709 Slim hurt it.
Good.
What 9mm? It hurt. It hurt. Like that little gun hurt, bro.
It
Like
because
pow. Like
that's why it was so skinny. It's so thin.
yeah, man, that thing hurt.
Man,
Thank you. They based on the Series 70, and to me, the Series 70 is one of the best guns. Hey, Saint Clovertech said, "What up, baby?" Yeah, so man, like that's the thing. The Tisa got a gun. Ain't that's the Tisa K12 that put you in the mind of the CZ Shadow?
no, that's SAR. It's
Oh,
SAR.
that's
The
the SAR.
K12 is
That's the
SAR.
SAR.
The K12. Yep, that is
Boy,
the CZ clone.
it is
All
so.
I don't like about it is single
Actually, I
X.
take it back. It's the Italian version of the CZ clone. I mean, it's the Italian clone of the CZ clone.
So basically, it's the Tafangelo clone.
Yeah, the Tanfolio.
The Tankfolio,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, only thing I don't like about it is single action. If it was double action, I would have been had.
Hey, no gun guy. No gun guy. You own or something. That Garrison 2311 say after we do the high point, Mr. I wanna take all the guts up out of Prodigy and make it run with other people's parts. What's up? I don't know. I think that's something we need to look. I don't know, man. We finna start a series, Mr. Odom. Mr. Odom Armory. We finna start some mess. What's up, man? Because that Tisa 2311 is kind of and its price it's a budget gun.
Right. Right.
Yeah, man. And say the G2C.
No,
You know
they
what? I haven't had one fail on me. I've heard a lot of bad things about them.
About what?
About G2Cs.
Man,
But I haven't had one fail. I don't know anybody personally that has had one fail.
You know what it is? They try and compare it to that thing when they first came out, the Millennium 111. That's what they be trying to compare it to. The Millennium 111 had some flaws,
Yeah.
but it still was good. It was still good for the money that you spent. That was well worth it.
Right.
yep. And say, let me tell y'all something. The Millennium. Okay, he cussed me out. I just got cussed out, y'all. What beautiful words you say to me. Life in Baton Rouge. Twat. The G2C. I'm gonna break it down to you like this here. I'm from the ghetto, from Shreveport, Louisiana. Original neighborhood is Lakeside. I grew up 1544 and a half London Street, my first address in my life. But I moved to the Cook Road, but I repped that Dale because that Cook Road and that Cook Road made me a terrorist, and that Dale just refined it. Allendale bottom. I go home to Allendale in the bottom every time I go to Shreveport. I go to Cedar Grove. I go to the roughest neighborhoods that some people can't go. And I look at what the youngsters and I look at what the streets told. Now, if I see somebody with the same gun for 5 years and they didn't clean it, and it be so dirty that it make you get some gun scrubber and just take it apart and just do it and CLP it and give it back to them because you be like, man, this thing gonna blow up. Have you ever seen a gun with so much carbon on it that you had to take a knife to scrape it off?
Yep, I did clean one.
Now listen.
First one in a long time.
And what model was that? What type of gun was it? A Ruger, wasn't it?
It was a Ruger.
A Ruger. P95 was the only guns. P97, P95, P89, P-Series Ruger was the only guns that'll do that. I know somebody went 10 years with a Ruger that was so slow, but it still shot. When I got through cleaning that baby, it felt loose. It felt so loose because he had done got the tolerance, had done got so loose in the carbon.
Dude, I cleaned it, man. He a barber, man. That boy had hair in that boy from before he cut hair 15 years ago.
Your wife in Bossier. Your wife in Bossier Parish, yeah, Plain Dealing. My people from Plain Dealing. Look, this the thing I'm saying right here, right? Every time I go home, and if this person ain't in jail, now people go to jail down there a lot. So when people go to jail, the guns don't go nowhere. They pass through the clip.
Yeah.
Is this the gun you talking about?
P95. Man, look at Bug Mouth, man.
I like that.
Look at
Yeah.
The Kodak and French Montana video.
That boy mouth stuck.
Hey, man, my daughter worked from home, so her job said that her VPN is showing lost data. They tried to claim it was my internet, but it's their VPN. And now this man came and messed with this internet, man. I done dropped out twice, and I pay for this. This ain't no. I got the most expensive $468 StreamYard. So I shouldn't
You paying too much for Metro PCS, man. Let me tell you.
say, man, I'm on my computer. Man, but look, this is what I was saying about the gun. The guns, people go to jail, so the gun done passed around 5 to 6 years. I seen this gun.
Right.
The gun's so old now that the finish don't walk because y'all know the nitride from Taurus is trash. When I clean that gun, y'all, and I keep seeing the same guns still on the streets, that let me know one thing. That's a gun that's been abused and neglected, and it's still around. That's a gun I buy. G2C, G3C, Toro, G4, anything, a P Series Ruger. I had a P Series Ruger that stayed up underwater for 2 months from Hurricane Katrina. Came out clean. Talk about what you want. That gun was overbuilt. That's what make me mess with guns. Guns that I know that's not taken care of and nobody done treated like a queen or safe queen, and they treat it like trash, and it still survive. That's what I know is a good gun. And those are Tauruses. Those are the Millennium 9s. The only thing I hate about the Millennium 9 was if you click up the safety and you was pulling on the trigger, it still will go out. But that was a you problem. You shouldn't have had your thing on the booger switch anyway. You know what I'm saying? What you got your booger scratches on the banger switch for?
That's why I like revolvers. The revolver gonna work. That mug gonna pop. Whatever you do, it might not got no 12 round, but it's gonna pop. The revolver gonna do what it need to do.
Saint, shut up, Saint. Saint, why you ain't on this panel? This is the first Wicked Wins of 2023, and you in the chat.
You know,
It's right there, Monterey Cheddar.
oh well, do it. My bad.
Hey, look, that's a gun that they should have never discontinued. Yes, they was ugly, but if you think about it, they made the 345 and Ruger, the P Series Ruger. They made the 345, y'all.
Oh,
look at him. Look at this little dude. Look at him. Hold on. I'm trying to make him the big one. Oh man, I done kicked him out. I'm not trying to kick him out. I'm trying to make him the big. Oh well, screw it. I'll figure it out later. But
yeah, this is the P89.
That's a P89. Right. That gun was supposed to be the military.
Same one I cleaned. Same kind.
That gun was supposed to be the military sidearm for the United States, but they came too late. Right. They came too late. It came with the P. It was the P87. Was it the P85? P85. It was the P85, and then something broke on it, and then they came with the
P89.
Now they came with a Mark III something. I think it was a P85 Mark something.
Yeah,
I had every last one of them. I sold the whole Ruger collection to pay for my lawyer.
That's something going heavy too, boy.
Man, it's really not.
It's really not that heavy. But if you put it up against the Glock, it's a tank. But if you put it up against another 1911, it ain't that heavy.
Bro, do y'all know that the P97, and you can look this up, show you my knowledge on firearms. I love guns. The P97 was originally made in 10 millimeter, but Ruger didn't release the 10 millimeter, so they made it a 45 because they already had the P90 45. You know what I'm saying? The P97 was overbuilt for 45 because he had the tolerances of a 10 millimeter, which a 10 millimeter hit harder and got more pressure than a 45. Bruh, if they'd have made that in the 945 body style and slimmed it up, that would have been an awesome gun. Because I had a P90. I used to shoot my P90 up against the P226 on you. But I had so many rounds through my gun and so much racket that my gun was loose. So my gun had loose tolerance, but it was smooth. It wasn't as smooth as that P220, but I outshot that 220.
Yep. This is the first thing I do when I pick up any gun.
Yeah, for rattling. You shake for rattling.
I want to check the up and down play, the side to side, and yeah, it rattles. But take a staccato, no rattle.
Yep. You see what he said? His daddy carried that P90. That P90 was a bad mama jammer because even if you didn't order, you can have what is it, dust bunnies out your pocket. That thing gonna bust. It's gonna bust in the rain. It's gonna bust in the snow. It's gonna bust in the heat. Man, I love that gun, bro. Like, and people, it's so ugly. It's I take a P series over Beretta any day. Because
You know,
people don't remember when
the
Beretta
beauty
first
of this
came out.
gun was the decocker.
Yep.
So you could decock, have a bullet in the breech, decock, and you could carry it.
Double
But
action,
first
single action.
pull, double action, bow.
Double action, just like a revolver. So it had a heavy pull. So when you pulled it, you knew this is what I was trying to do. Unlike these new striker fire guns that you barely tap it. Man, I was shooting Jacob P10 Sunday with GHG and them. And I shot and hit the target. And the second shot, because the reset was so boom, and it shot and it scared the crap out of me because I was like, oh. And
You
everybody
AD'd around. Yeah, you accidentally discharged.
I did an AD discharge.
A P10, a CZ P10.
Man, Jacob got a P10C.
And my favorite. All right, I'm sorry, bud.
Go ahead. The P10F. Go on, say it. The P10F.
I got P10C. I got P10C with threaded barrel suppressor height sight. I will challenge anybody with that mug. I'm telling you, boy, I'm gonna hit. I got my faith in that mug. When I carry that mug, I feel like man on the moon, dog. I'm telling you right now. I know what I'm gonna do with that. Now I got a partner. He Glock crazy, love Glock.
Hey,
but he shot at CZ. That man said, "Man, I ain't gonna lie, that just seems smooth, but I don't know if it's better than a Glock. But let me shoot it one more time." I said, "Yeah, I'm about to transform."
Hey, look, I'm trying to drop this video, but YouTube hating on me. They keep yellow. I'm not dropping nothing with yellow nothing on me. It's not coming on my page. That's why I don't think that I'm not putting out content. I got to hold back a lot of yellow that I got to redelete, figure out what's wrong, and send it back because YouTube just changed everything again. They just changed the algorithm again, y'all. So y'all need to watch the channels because it's stuff you might got in there. They might give you a strike. They on some bull. They pulling the ATF. They holding you responsible for something you didn't know. They didn't even give you the book on what to do and what not to do, and they still holding you responsible for it.
True. I submitted mine a while ago, and that mug still yo. But I just uploaded it, and I wasn't even doing nothing.
Hey, I'm not uploading nothing with the yellow on it. Y'all getting paid off of it. You can put ads on it. I'm not uploading nothing. This is a business. Now that P10. Now I'm gonna say this. I would take a stock Glock to the damn moon. I would take a stock Glock to the moon because I know it's guaranteed 50,000 rounds. But a P10, once you change out a little stuff on that thing, man, you can make that thing feel almost like a Terran Tactical.
No, I'm telling you, that P10, man. I don't like too many.
If you came to the range, Carl, if you'd have came to the range Sunday, you'd have seen what I was talking about. Because Lanzetta, that man brought that gun for Lanzetta to shoot, but Lanzetta wanted to go watch the Cowboys lose. That's why you went and watched them lose. You shouldn't have left the range early, twat. Your gun broke the day before, and your Cowgirls lost. Shut up. How about them Cowgirls getting kicked out in the first round of the playoffs? Shout out to all you Cowgirl haters. I mean, love it.
But on affordability side, I dare say that the CZ P10 got one of the best triggers out the box. That's just to me.
Negative.
Now, I'm telling you right now, to me,
no.
It's better than Glock.
Canic.
Man, I picked that name. What is called PF something 9 or something like that. What is called LPF something? What that dang gun called? Cause they had the rival and stuff.
Yeah,
It
they
ain't
got
bad.
the Medi, the rival, in the TP9 SFX.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I got my hand on one, but I ain't gonna lie. I might just be a CZ fanboy. I don't know.
Hey man.
I'm stuck with them. I'm stuck like Chuck.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this here. The best trigger on a stock firearm
The
out the
high
box. Walk the PDP.
Mm. Kenny still
Mm.
got a beat.
You
Kenny still
think
got a beat.
Kenny got that walk the beat? See,
I
now you can
even
make
I
me
even
go
chose the Canic trigger over the Q5 match.
what? Steel or plastic?
5, 4,
The
4,
steel trigger.
Damn. Boy, you just hurt my feelings then.
Mm-hmm. Because Canic, what they've done is they put that big flat blade, the safety. It's flat, right, and it's thick. All the other guns have this tiny little blades, like especially like the CZ, tiny little blade inside the
Look,
trigger.
Glock got the skinniest now. Hold on, don't hey. Yeah, hey. But I'm gonna click out. He disrespected me, man. Hold on now.
Hey, now you need to handle that, man. You need to handle that. Hold on. I don't know how we're gonna stop all that. Hold on. I need you to handle it.
Hey. We ain't gonna speak no ill will on them now. I ain't monetized or I'm monetized, but they ain't supporting me at all. Look, I ain't getting paid for them, but I like them. You know what I'm saying? I like them. And don't look. Don't
Well,
put
see
no
that
camera beside no
Hey,
TV.
hold up. You see what my boy said? That CZP10 got the best stock trigger. Close second is the VP9. And to be
Oh
honest with you,
man,
the VP9, hold up.
CZ,
Time
man.
out.
you know what? What's gonna happen is we're gonna have to get all these guns and do a trigger test. We're gonna have
Oh,
to do a trigger pull test.
cause Glock 6 pounds out the box.
Mr. Median. The German Walter Pro Trick.
Pro
The
Max
German
trigger.
Walter with the Pro Trigger. Already. You need to tell him, but you just said that the Walter Trigger was trash. Man, you tripping.
I bet
No,
I
the
bet
PDP. The
I
PDP trigger is what you
I
said.
bet you the bug
Okay.
ain't $500 bug.
Say it
Now,
again.
How much it cost? It ain't under 500.
What is?
That walk.
yeah. So that's what I was gonna. I was gonna set a caveat earlier. It has to be a gun under $1,000.
Look at this fool. To my
A
Atlas.
thousand? No, I'm talking about under 500. Man, the CZ gonna do it. It gonna win every time.
Hold up.
Well,
Y'all see this?
oh
Y'all
man,
see this? Y'all see this? See, this is my boy. See, if you'd have came to the range Sunday, you'd have know. They gun snobs because they got the Sand Vipers and every damn Atlas ever
yeah.
made. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. It has to be a caveat. It has to be $1,000 gun because now we're gonna run up into the Atlases and Infinities and all that business, right?
And the Nighthawk Customs and stuff like
Right,
that.
exactly. It's a sum of
Tell them
zero
again,
game at
bro.
this point. So Joe is
He
saying
said
something. He said triggers are subjective.
they
Yes
are.
and no. Yes and no. Some triggers feel like shit. Some are gritty. Some are long pull, like SEC wise. I don't know why the fuck they made that trigger, but
Oh,
um,
this dude get on my nerves.
but um,
Get on my nerves.
yeah, when you got to swing the trigger damn near 6 inches to shoot, that's a terrible gun. But if we're gonna say guns under $1,000, typically a lot of starter guns, entry level guns, or just one step above that would be your CZP10s, right? Your PO9s, your Panics. Most people don't buy those as a first gun. They buy something cheaper, like a Taurus, a Glock.
Man, a CZP10 is same price It's a Glock.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's $5 gun.
$500. That's why I say it's the best in this class. It got the best trigger, man. To me, that's
Bro,
why.
hold up, man. We got to address this. Say, man, don't come on here talking about no damn shadow system. That ain't nothing but a Gen 3 Glock souped
That's a
up.
Glock. Yeah, that's a Glock.
That's the Glock. So it's a souped up Glock. That's like trying to bring in the OZ9. No. So shut up.
Yeah, that's a Glock. That's a Glock that they put all these high points in and made it with a lightning slide and all that. Yeah.
We don't got time for you, homeboy. All that mess.
Bust
Now I ain't gonna lie. I own a Shadow Systems.
This dude get on my nerves too. You and Mr. Media can go to hell or some other hot ass place. I just want you to know that. Go to hell, some other hot place. You hear me? I'm gonna try to go kiss Satan in the lips. Tell him you hate him.
Man, look, don't get up there. Turkey said they got the best Glock platform ever made. T9. They said come get you one. They got the best one. They say it's better than Shadow System. They'll outperform that any day.
Hey, look, y'all. Look at
They
this.
not mine.
Look at this. She don't know my side piece. HK. I'll shoot her here today. You know, I'm talking about your little ugly VP9. Nobody care about your VP9. I got a VP9 tactical. Your VP9 was my VP9. You stole it, nigga. Nigga.
Man,
Say, hold up.
Sorry,
Hold up. What y'all got going on, Joe? Silverback. Why don't you and whoever you arguing with come up here and have y'all debate? Stop playing word games. Y'all up here finger banging. Stop finger banging. There you go. They go. What's it called?
Send them a link. Get them on the screen.
I'm gonna paste it. I'm gonna paste it and pin it in on YouTube.
Who's Silverback getting with?
I don't know. They going at it. I don't got time to be trying to read this. And there you go. It's pinned on YouTube. The link is pinned on YouTube at the top. So y'all go check it out and jump up here and let's join this conversation because we're gonna take a break around about 1:45.
I don't boost on no guns, on no handguns. Now I'm telling you, I just got faith in the P10 and they gonna function. I went 1,000 rounds without cleaning that mug and it still was popping.
Okay.
Ain't no hang up.
Dear me, do you know how I test the gun?
What?
You don't see it no more. Y'all remember when Wolf used to sell the 500 and 1,000 round of Wolf?
Mm-hmm.
I got Wolf now. I try to find Tula steel case ammo. If my gun can function without oiling out the box and shoot 1,000 rounds at a range session, shooting that mess. If it can shoot that mess, it's keepable.
Man, I'm telling you.
Okay, hold on, Tackleberry. Hold on. That's not fair, man.
Because
that's not fair. Because some guns, especially from European bloc countries, they have like a cosmoline built onto the gun, sprayed onto the gun, right? And that's to keep rust down. And unfairly, that's sticky, right? U.S. guns, they don't spray that shit on. They just go ahead and oil it up for you because they're gonna get sold domestically, right? But the other guns got to make it across the ocean.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm running 1,000 round of Winchester white box through it. That mug gonna be so dirty, and I'm gonna carry it in the car, throw it up under the seat, all that, no cleaning, all in the woods with it, dirt, dust, all in it. That mug gonna
I can't do it, man. I gotta clean my guns. I got to. Like,
I mean, I clean it, but I got to. If I'm finna carry, I need to know that mug gonna work when I ain't got no cleaning supplies.
Yeah, but you could always find some cleaning supplies. I don't care if you put motor oil on it, right? You can still break that gun down and clean it.
Mobile one synthetic and brown pepper work good on your gun.
Right. I'm gonna tell you what, clean it. Transmission fluid. You put some ATF on that mug, it's gonna get all the grime off of it. You just gotta make sure you put some oil on that mug when you finish.
Yeah, I mean, but you always have time to at least field strip your gun and clean it, right?
Yeah, I mean you do, but I just want to make sure, in a dire situation, I might don't have them, few minutes to clean it.
What it do? What it do, man? This your guy Saint the Realist 2.0 here, man. I'm charged up after my 2 hours. You know, I gotta do 2 hours a day. That's what the people say. What it do, man?
So he so
Over here crying, laughing, boys. Say
parrot.
this was a spicy live. I enjoyed every piece of bit of it.
He said ATL will cut rust too. So will.
Yep.
I know what ATL gonna do. Let your motor be locked up on your car. Pull some off in the sun. Take the spark plugs out. Pull that off in there. Let it sit.
Hey, look, let me tell you
better
something.
get y'all SIG. Simple trucking, so y'all better get y'all SIG.
Say we got SIGs. What you mean we own them? What is you saying?
Help me late
You
to the
want us to go
party.
get boxes? HK, SIGs, all that, man. Don't get it twisted. I'm
I ain't
a
never-
connoisseur of guns. I'm a connoisseur of guns.
I got one.
What did you say?
See, guys.
Live.
Salute, man. What it do?
And I sure won't. Why won't I make mine nice? Stop stealing my. You stop stealing my stuff. Every time I bring something and you see it, and I don't just like lust out for it, and I don't. This helpful. She gonna do this here. That's nice. Then it disappeared. Then I forget about it because I done bought other stuff. And I'm like, where my gun at? Oh, that ain't your gun. Oh, this my gun. What? I traded a Sugar Skull Glock for that gun. That's my gun. Okay, I got something for you. So I went and bought me a VP9 Tactical and put an SRO on it. So basically, I went and bought $1,100 gun and put a Glock on top of it because the SRO was $650. Yeah.
Excuse me, Bugmeister. What's the first handgun you got, Mika?
Oh, a Larson 380.
Oh shit! You did not do that to him.
Man,
You did not like him.
about
No,
that.
that was 99.
Yeah, but you still didn't like him. There were a lot better guns in '99.
But hold up, that was quantity over quality. And then I learned the second gun I got was a 357 Magnum Model 19-3 Smith & Wesson. Told that for about 6 years. And then
Just
left
like
that to a judge. She went to a steel frame judge that was 3 inches stainless until somebody stole it from out the house. And that's how she got the VP9.
Bud, what you know about that Jim Nash?
Man, let me tell you something. The Jimenez.
Glock,
Hold up.
I remember them.
Jimenez
They locked up on me after 4 shots.
Hold on. Jimenez was the first person to put the double stack mag because High Point was running king until they came along. But I'm gonna tell you something about Jimenez.
No wonder.
Oh, wait. That's the same people own that company. He sold it and got it in his wife's name. Then he got it in his son's name and his daughter's name. That was the Ring of Fire gun. This is what happened on my Jimenez. First, it was a Bronco. It was a Bronco Model 59. That's what the Jimenez derived from. The front shot, and the front came out, the nose came off with the spring following it, and did just like this here from the gun. And I never in my life, ever.
Bro, you know what happened to me? I shot that thing, and it happened to me twice. I say it won't be a third time. The little orange, red, little rubber piece in the back, that shit went inside the gun and locked up. I say never again.
And they gonna start corroding.
Won't get me like that no more. I say it won't be a third time, baby. Third time the charm, boy. I almost lost my life twice. Nah.
So,
thank God for accuracy.
It got green on it. That
So, how come you don't make Mika's gun as nice as yours?
Wait a minute, say it again.
How come you don't make Mika's gun as nice as yours?
Because she don't appreciate guns like I do. Guns are my kids. They're my family. They're my friends. They talk to me when no one else talks to me. They build my self-esteem. When I have a bad day, my guns just let me just do my thing and just do all the things I want to do with this thing in them, and they just make me feel
But you know what? That gun does not make you go, oh, in the middle of the night.
It did. I hit it Sunday, and I promise you I was sleeping.
I still got a couple little low budget guns. I got high.
I got a few of them. Don't get it twisted.
I got Phoenix Arms.
Well, I got a Phoenix Arm 22 with 3 barrels. The big one, the short one, and the little 6-inch.
I got the same one. Hey, believe it or not, but mine will empty the whole mag every time.
Listen. I took 2 of the safeties off.
What them thing called? some new no pliers. I had to work on that little magazine lips a little bit.
Oh, listen.
Right now though,
Wait, I'm gonna tell you a trick when we get offline that you can take them safeties off to where you just got the safety on the slide. Cause you know that thing got about 3 safeties on. I took 2 of them off.
got a lot of.
That thing got more safeties. That thing get you killed.
What gun y'all talking about now?
One other gun that got a lot of safeties like that, and they actually a good gun. That's that Burst of Thunder. You can't beat that mug for the money. That's a bad.
I'm thinking about getting one in there. That's why it's kind of like a 1911.
No, Bursa's got a different shape.
It kind of shaped like a Walter.
It look like a Walter.
Yeah, it look like the old James Bond gun.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm thinking about getting one of them because I like
Man,
380.
look, man, that's a good. Hey, that's a good gun, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't had mine hang up like damn time on me.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
People throw that budget name around. You got to find out what these people doing inside these warehouses and come down and building them, man. Because there's some companies out there doing what a lot of other companies not doing, and they work.
So, have y'all been apprised
of who? We don't hear you.
Have you seen that new gun that's coming out in SHOT Show? It's from Oracle Arms. It's called the 2311.
Yeah, the 2311. Yeah.
No, it's from Oracle. Have you seen it? It uses SIG mags, 21 round mags.
Yeah, the SIG, yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, look it up, y'all. When you see that Oracle, that's some hot shit. I got to get that gun. I was real excited about getting my hands on the Dan Wesson DWX from CZ. But
wait. I don't mean to cut you off. This dude make me sick. Why you pass on it twice? Listen, what you can do is hit that link, come in, but hide your face. We ain't gonna spit box with you on no keyboard. Come in and make that disclaimer of why you pass on it. But go ahead, talk your spit or call the damn hater.
Now I held the Dan Weston DWX, and it just wasn't. It was good. It was CZ good, but it just didn't scream like everything I wanted it to. Right. Mm-hmm. Didn't even have an optics cut, and I'm like, who in this day does not put a gun out with an optics cut on it? And so it really turned me off right there.
That's why. It's a fad. That's why. Everybody want to do it. And they just trying to be different.
He said the mags on the Oracle.
SIG mags.
Yeah, that's
I run SIG, and I've never had a problem with a single one of my mags.
They just hired Giraffe for JJ. SIG mags high.
Yeah.
Glock, that's the only thing that Glock got everybody with. Everybody be talking about they plastic mags. No, they're Miller mags encased in plastic. Because I got some Miller mag Glocks, or Glock mags, aftermarket mags, and Stendo mag I got from Mr. Lee. I don't know where they come from, but them things ain't never failed.
I'm gonna tell you though, another good gun too. That's a lot of people be turned down because it's hard to find holsters for them. That's the Star.
Yes.
That Star with the diamond
sight. What is it? M something.
Man,
they got the triangle sights. The sights is crazy, but it's cute. Yeah,
man, it's got some good sights on it. I shot one, and it feels good in your hand. You just can't find no holsters
SIG
for
mags, man. They just drop out. Like there's like no tension at all.
Oh wait, but them ain't the only ones that drop out though, brother.
Yeah.
Brethren, how long?
No, I'm pushing the mag release.
Anybody got an old SIG 238?
Like
my tour GX4 mag drop out like that.
So this tells you
my mags fly out.
Right. This tells you if it's if the gun is good with mag release, right? You turn the gun upside down and you see how it pops. If they try to pop out when you do that, then that's a good thing. So you have enough force to start forcing the mag out. So when you can get to this angle and they're still dropping out, right? That's what. That's about to get horizontal.
My Glock 22, I can press the button on that mug. You gotta sling that magazine out that joker. That mug right there ain't want to pop out.
Right.
All right. I ain't got nothing against Glock like that, but I ain't no big Glock fan. They function now. They function. I ain't gonna take that away from them. They gonna function.
Yep,
Odin, I
they
got a
gonna function,
question.
but I'm gonna show you something though. He talking about the Sig Mags. Man, ain't nothing like HK Mags. Oh, they just jump in your hand. You see that?
Yeah, that
Ooh,
feels
look
like
at that.
SIG too.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look, they just drop and then you just hit that. I love that mag release at the bottom down there like that. You push down. You see that? They just drop out. That's that VP9 tactical. Lust. Look and lust.
Now
Looking
turn
lust.
yours upside down like he did. Press the button, see if it jump up. Oh
Yep.
yeah,
They had a
he
jump.
come
There
on,
he
he
is.
in the building now. He in the building.
Yeah.
Y'all better be glad I ain't
Pop up
close to
like a Buick Electra,
ain't close to
225.
the If
Hey,
I'm
Pop up
close
like
to
a
the
little
I'm
nine.
gonna
I'll
put
show
the
y'all
I'm
something.
gonna put the regular one now. Now look at the regular one. Look at the regular one. Oh, jump boy, trampoline.
Uh,
Oh, and that baby got 2,000 rounds through it. Oh, trampoline.
Look,
Pop
bud,
up
I'm
like
telling you,
Buick
if I
Electra.
want that CZP-10C right now, I'll show y'all how to jump. My stuff, when I turn it upside down, it probably be in my lap.
Hey, Odin, I got a stupid question, Odin. I got a
what's
real
that?
stupid question, Odin Army. Hey,
Go ahead.
HK USP 45. Can anything be done with the trigger besides putting that darn LEM mag set up
That
on there?
limb. Oh, please don't do that.
Can
Yeah, I
anything be
don't know.
done with?
I don't know about that
Oh,
USP.
listen. I got the USP
Okay.
tactical. I got damn near every USP except for the one that Courtney got that I don't own and I hate it, and that's that C. And it's hard to find the real
I'm
USP C.
gonna change the trigger in my
Oh,
Glock 40. I'm finna
on
put
that
that.
That's
So,
the
USP.
one you don't have.
Parrot,
That
what's
C.
wrong with your trigger?
It's just, I mean, it's a double action, single action, but in double, man, it's like pulling your clothes out the door, getting stuck in the door, man. You like pulling your jacket through
Yep.
it's just it's a long, hard pull.
So,
But
have you
it's
thought
all
about a competition spring kit?
Thank you. But
I never tried anything, and I never thought about it. And I was just wondering, can anything be done
I'm
without
sure.
jacking it up?
I'm
Somebody
sure.
took one somewhere and got it jacked up.
hey,
So yeah, look for a competition spring kit on the USP.
Okay, I know it's gonna be high, but that's
No, it
okay.
shouldn't be.
I'm gonna write that down. Competition spring kit.
Yep.
hey, but look, I'm gonna tell you something else though. This is what I learned. I learned from watching Sayfu Lanzetta always changing stuff. Sometimes get you some snap caps. If you got a 13 round mag, put you 13 snap caps in your gun and pull that damn trigger until your finger hurts. Pull your trigger. Do you understand? I made a Taurus shoot like a Glock just by dry firing. Snap caps.
Hey,
Cocking it, dry firing. Cocking it, dry firing. Cocking it, click, 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 click. I mean, when you're doing that, just click, 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 click. Because what that is the equivalency of you breaking in a gun. You
yeah,
wearing that
mine
metal
ain't
down.
brand new. Yeah,
It don't
mine
matter.
ain't brand new. It's
It
a
don't, it
law
don't matter.
enforcement trade-in.
But think about this. Some
But
people
I
have guns
understand.
that don't even shoot at 500 rounds and put them up.
But I shoot my stuff. I think I got about 2,000 through the 45. I got about 10,000 through my G3C. It's butter loose. I probably can air rack it, but
Hey,
I can't air rack it.
Wait, hold on.
Joe Boston HK Points Kit. There you go.
Can you do this?
Who that laugh? I'm just lying. I can't air rack Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Say, I'm trying to set it to where I can air rack my I can air rack my Glock. But hey, get that parts kit. But I learned one thing, man. Dummy rounds. Look, man. Yeah, snap caps dummy round. Look, I learned one thing, bro. Sometimes you just got to wear that shit out. Man, I don't pull triggers until my finger.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she love that finger.
Look at her.
Come here. And then look, when I want to get sexy with it, watch it. Cammy. Stand with it.
Hey, now it might be good for a gun. But you know that other part, I'm just gonna tell you, that's cap. You can't wear that out. Cause now think about it. Everybody all over the country, they got a light company. You know, they all work outside the road and everything, and they work on them light lines. They always change the pole, but they never change the hole.
It works for the Kardashians.
Hey, whoa, time out. I'm glad you go there. See that? You
It
don't
works
kick
for
it
the
out.
Kardashians.
Wait, you can't come up here. I'm on live. I'm say some real bad stuff. So I appreciate if you go to some part of the house with somebody else. Hear me?
But that's true though, because you know they changed that part out.
Hold up. I didn't know he got minor.
Yeah, hold up. You said they changed the bulb, but they never changed the hole.
I was just saying. I didn't know you had company that way. There. I'm sorry about that.
No, don't be that, baby. My baby just bust up out the blue.
I'm waiting for Mika to enter the conversation.
Man, let me tell you something. You can stretch that hole. Don't get twisted. You can walk that hole, boy. You hear me? You shove that bulb in the wrong way.
Silverback, what's your EDC?
Wiggle it too hard.
No bub.
Then what happened? You
What's
gotta
your
shim it.
EDC?
Then what happened? You gotta shim it.
Yeah, you gotta shim it. Or sometimes it starts to fit right then.
Okay, we done messed up and got way out of the way.
Yeah, I like that though. It's Wicked Wednesday, man. Y'all know what it is. You know, we talk about guns, we talk about life, we talk about everything.
But I probably won't do anything to my 45, man. I'm digging it. Shoot all right, you know. Actually shoot pretty. I'm thinking about getting some of those 45 supers that some people talk about. Because the USP was made so strong you can shoot the 45 supers in it.
Yeah. Oh, bring it to the stage.
There you go.
The man.
I only came off for a minute, man.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell Owen to put the gun down. I want to go back and watch this live.
What your EDC is?
They might not let the live stay up. Got the gun
They might not monetize them. It is what it is, man.
I want to go back and watch this, man. I want to see this high point challenge.
Oh, you want to be a part of that?
The hell no.
Oh, come on, man.
I want no part of that.
Why you don't want to be a part of it?
You can have that.
Why you don't want to be a part of it? What's your EDC?
But bad enough, I'm trying to teach myself to shoot my left hand. Because I can't use my right hand no more.
You can use it for your left.
Nah, I'm good.
High point can be your left hand carry.
I'm good. I'm good. And then to put all my time and my energy to building it, something I want to keep. You're going to shoot at it? Oh, hell no.
Oh, see, what's the fun in it? Hey, Ski, you know I was away from the computer, so I didn't see you backstage. So if you come back, I got you, brother. I didn't see.
Well, see, Silverback. The thing is, you just have to make
transmission.
All right,
I'm about to drop out.
All right,
I'm about to drop out my being in the chat. With my
I'm at work. We're not even allowed to have phones in here. I'm on it live.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate you for coming through, Silverback. And I got that damn. I got your damn message. You sent me, boy. You made me laugh though. I said I don't finna get you. But I'm gonna get you back. See, you looking for
always try to say something else funny, man. Put a smile on somebody's face.
Look. I knew you were bored. He said, "Man, I'm at home bored." I said, "Oh yeah, he finna do something dumb." Next thing you know.
So look, tonight when I came to the live, right? I was like, "What's up, Tackleberry's belly?" You ain't see that?
I ain't see it. I ain't walked away from the computer, man. I walked away from the computer. Man, look, I'm telling you. Yeah, like, bruh.
I'm not going to get into the high point challenge, but I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Hey, look, but you know what? After the high point challenge, I'm thinking to grab one of these budget 2311s or 2011s or maybe a 1911 double stack.
I'm working on one right now. And I'm going to get the race wrestler he got popped up. I'm working on it. I told you I got this.
Yeah.
You 45. I got the 9. I got the 9. And just today, I see they had a double stack Rock Island. I think it's 17. They wanted 825 for it.
Oh, they ain't bad.
But they hard to find, bro. The Rock Island, the double stack, they hard to find.
The double stack Rock Island, especially 10 millimeters. Especially 10 millimeters, real hard to find.
All right, so here's another one.
For 700, you can get the 700 or $800. You can get the 10 millimeter and the Tisa. But it's not double stack. I don't think.
I don't think the Tisa double stack.
What's
I know
the
Rock Island
firearm? That's the guy I think for 700. Some change for 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter.
I know the Rock Island and
You saw 1911?
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, go get that high point 1911. You tripping?
But it ain't double stack.
He don't need to be. It's a 1911.
Nah, he want a double stack.
He don't want that.
You
see the big hands? He need the double stack.
Okay, get a 45.
If he buy a real house, to fill his hands up.
Oh man, well you need to stay away from 1911s, man. Go get you a shotgun like Joe Biden.
You know what? The very first 1911 double stack was.
I get a 700 nitro like Hooper.
Oh no, you can have all that.
A lot of people in this chat, they don't understand how big that fucking gun is, how powerful that gun is. They got to be the most powerful handgun that I've seen out there. That's 700 nitro. 700 nitro, and it's only this big.
I'm not shooting that. That's for somebody that got some impotency problems. I gotta shoot a big gun because he's small. Man, I'm not doing that. I leave at the hookah. Hookah Bones is made for that. He been doing that for so many years.
His EDC is a 464.
Kasua. Bro, he gonna go through the person, the building, the stove, the car.
It ain't big boy, it ain't him.
Man.
You guys got between you two, y'all got the most outfit collection I know of. You two. Oh shit. Look at the player in the background. What up, man?
Skilly, he done pressed.
Skinny Phil.
Hey, look, I was just gonna say the very first double stack 1911 style gun was the Para Ordnance P14 and the P1640.
That Taurus 1911 ain't double. It's a damn good gun.
I bet you got it.
1911. That's 8 rounds.
Look at this fool talking about. That's like EDC carrying a grenade trying to throw it.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you're not in Alaska, you don't got no damn business with that on your hip in an urban environment. You're going to jail. You're going to jail for collateral damage because you went through your target and 5 more others. You done made somebody run around this bitch. They're gonna be like this, y'all. They're gonna be decapitated, no arm. Their leg gonna be out. They're gonna be missing a toe.
Tackleberry. So what happens when you're in an urban area, and you got a bunch of Tongans or people built like you? You need that Kasul.
No, you don't. Yeah, if you got somebody built like me, 320, 6'4", 320, you want to put a person my size down, get you a nice 40 with plus P round, or you can get you a nice 9 plus P plus, real light. That's copper that's gonna expand with good expansion and placement. Or if you really want to knock them down, just go and get the 4/5 or the 10 millimeter. Trust me, you're gonna go down.
You mean like
you can take someone much smaller than Bug like me and hit me with a 22, and I'm gonna lay down anyway.
Somebody just did a video.
I ain't playing with no bullet.
Nah, I ain't playing no bullet.
You can take a slingshot with a nice big pellet, and I was damn near get some OC spray and see what happens. I ain't messing with OC spray.
Burn them eyes real good.
That stuff make you hate life.
So Silverback, what's wrong with your right hand?
I got shot in the finger.
Oh wow. So did you lose control of the
yeah. See, I could do
the fine motor? Yeah.
I can do this with this hand, right? This one,
yeah.
This one, I can't. That's it. As far as it go.
Oh wow.
It hurts. The nerves still like when I touch anything, I'm like.
Okay. So can you modify your grip to use your middle finger to shoot?
I never tried.
But see, you get to stay on your dominant hand, right? Dominant eye, and then you now use your middle finger to pull.
Say
yeah.
Right.
So I'm supposed to get up at 5 in the morning, but I'm leaving at 11:30. So that's
right. It's going to take a little practice. It's going to take a lot of dry fire, but I think you're going to be able to figure out you're going to shoot better with your middle finger. Because you got to remember, these 3 fingers are connected through the same tendons in your forearm.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when you grip hard with your dominant hand, that's a no-no, because you're creating tension inside your trigger finger, and that's why your gun will move, right? Because you can't move your trigger finger without moving these other fingers.
Yep. So that's why I barely grip. I barely grip with this hand, and I squeeze with that hand.
Mm-hmm. You squeeze harder with your offhand than you do your shooting.
I do with my shooting hand. And,
right.
And the light I squeeze with my shooting hand, the faster I can shoot.
Right. So try that. Try that, Silver. Use your middle finger. Go ahead and wrap up the gun and keep your index finger extended. Right.
Right.
And so go home, practice that, and just keep dry firing. You're probably going to feel that feels a lot better than trying to use your left hand.
So that's how I be practicing though, bud. I practice that with the pearl tongue though. I cock that finger, and then I put just enough tension on it, and I let go like a echo trigger. Oh yeah, that's how you get your practice on. That's how you do it.
I mean, everybody up here, look at everybody's faces.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. See, this is for this. You gotta be built different for this. Let me cut my camera on so y'all can fully understand, because some shit don't register. You gotta stick that finger out there, like you point like somebody in trouble, and you gotta practice that. Like that.
You bump by
that echo. And then when it get out, you got you one. You got you one. You gotta be built different.
Look, it got quiet. The live got quiet. Nobody said nothing. Still is just like, okay. Carl was like, I'm not even gonna touch that. And
that's people who like the twat. You got to understand that twat is some talking about practice. Yeah.
Hey, Paradise say bonfire the twat.
Bonfire the twat. See, some people understand. See, it registers with some. I understand. You gotta say, cut up.
Bug.
It's all about sleep out here. Goddamn, wake up. It's Wicked Wednesday.
What did we talk about the other day about tickling the triggers? Remember?
Yeah, tickle. Yeah. They don't know nothing about that. He using one finger.
Right.
Using multiple.
We hear it.
Spirit fingers? Spirit fingers, yeah. Oh, yeah. Y'all look at a lot of
Saint ain't an OG yet. He don't understand.
He don't know how to make them go.
There we go. Yeah.
See how far you dial in the
Don't know about that. Don't know about that, man. Paintball teach you something.
Say, what's the best 10mm out there, man? Striker fire and so on, hammer. What's the best 10mm?
Best 10mm me.
He said striker fired.
You said striker fire?
Striker fire and hammer fire. I want the striker fire first.
XD.
Okay.
XD.
Y'all saying XD?
No, hold on. SIG just came out with one.
I knew you going there. I'm saying M&P 2.0.
But who got the first song right now?
That go trade
right now.
2.0.
Bro, they ain't worked out the kinks in that thing yet. Okay, I got a question for everybody in the chat and everybody on the panel. The link is out there. You can come on the panel. We can get up to 12 people on here now. We upgraded for y'all for 2023. Now, or you can put this in the chat. What was the predecessor? Okay. I'm gonna read it like this here. This is the question. Springfield XD was the predecessor to what gun?
Glock 29.
Put it in the chat. Saint said the 29. Go ahead. I'm gonna go get the literature to prove what I'm talking about.
I knew it. He has to go in the college closet and pull something out. It won't be bugged. What's up, Pimpin? Skilly. They froze.
What was okay then? I'm gonna ask you this here.
What
was the gun name before it became The XD. I got the literature right here. What was the XD before it became the XD?
I like this.
Nobody know? You don't know? Oh, damn. Oh, then that makes me feel good. Just quit looking for it, Skilly. You give up?
Mic off. You're not listening.
Boy, that boy Paradise on it. Thank you, Paradise. A lot of people don't know it. The XD was the HS2000 made in Croatia before they put XD Springfield armor on top of it.
Yeah, that's when they start
pimping. HS2000.
That's when they start pimping people out their pockets. You can get the little stuff that don't look that good.
Now y'all see, they made it for law enforcement. They made that gun for law enforcement. It was the Croatian police. This the actual.
You know they ain't going all out.
This is the look HS America. This is the actual manual. See, I got something that people because I breed guns, bro. The HS2000 is what the XD became. The Springfield Army. They just rebranded and put Springfield on it, and it still got made in Croatia on the top. Where it stayed on the top.
Did they put the grip safety on that one?
Yeah, it's the grip safety on it. It came like that.
That's so ugly.
The 1911 grip safety. The schematics right there. It was made for law enforcement.
Yep,
they sent it to the United States for law enforcement.
Mm-hmm. I just said Glock 29 because Glock 29 they done it the best.
Now, I mean, look, I'm a gun connoisseur, bro.
Glock 29 done it the best. They kept that ugly shit there.
What you say, Clover? The new BRG9 that came out early last year is very similar. They're releasing 2 versions at SHOT Show. Yeah, but that was the original patent. Was the HS2000. My brother had one a long time ago, and I thought it was a piece of crap. And the only drawback of it was the magazine. It had the magazine release problem. It had a mag catch problem. That was one of his downfall. But this would mess me. I don't like putting a grip safety on the firearm.
Yeah, that shit ugly.
Can't stand it either.
And because even on people that got race guns,
that's why I give it the Glock.
They pin them. I seen people with their 1911s pin right now. They got their 1911 Series 7s pin, not the 80s, but the 70s. And I don't like the Series 80 because they put all them new parts in the slide for no damn reason. Just to pacify people. Got people said same with the Helion. Yep, Springfield just a broker, and they just put their name on stuff to sell it. But look, I'm not gonna take nothing from it.
Tell you, they start pimping.
The XD is a mug. The XD9 is a mo. It's a bad gun, y'all. It is a bad gun. So y'all, we at the top of the hour, y'all. We're gonna take a little break. Let me find y'all some commercial to come up in here and let y'all look at something off of Tackleberry Buzz channel because I can't get struck for showing my own stuff. I can't get struck for showing my own stuff, dog. You hear me? That's the crazy part, man. I'm gonna take y'all a good little couple minute break, about probably like a 2-minute break. And let me find something for y'all to look at from the Tackleberry Buzz channel and give y'all a little interlude so I can go in here and do something with my granddaughter right quick, man. Because I guess she want to pop out today. Give y'all a little something to look at. There we go. Stream y'all. Y'all take this little break, man, to reset yourself, refix your drinks, man, because we're going to be on here for another 30 minutes because we're going to try to leave it up at 2:30. And, hey, man, Jordan, man, I thank everybody for coming through, man, but y'all come check this out. Let me share my screen right quick. Here you go. Give y'all something to look at. I told y'all.
I get to this 500 subscribers,
look at him.
I'm gonna give y'all the gun.
He used to be
y'all
fat.
Said y'all want the gun collection. That's a Glock collection right there. Don't get it twisted. Oh, but you gun Nazis. I do tote one. And yes, it was loaded because this is my EDC. So this is one of the Glocks. Yeah. Oh, look, flashlight, your red beaming. Yes, it was a hollow point in the chamber, but it's not as unloaded for your gun Nazis. Unloaded. Unloaded. Not loaded. Yeah. But hey, we starting out this gun collection with my Glock 17 Gen 3 with the TLR. It's a TLR1 HL, high luminous, 800 lumens flashlight with a contour switch. They don't need to sell those anymore. Contour switch where you hit the button, comes on, hit it again, you get the strobe. And then I have a crimson trace laser. So whenever I grab the grip, my laser's on, and I grab it, my flashlight is on, so I don't have to do all the switching. That's when I come out my holster, it's ready to go. But this is the Glock 17. Yeah, you might see the chrome slide. I done that myself. I had holster wear from a security job I had. And so I decided to take the nitride finish off. And since Gen 3 came with the Tennifer finish, a lot of you people don't know what that is. That's a process they use it to weatherize this firearm, and it makes this thing hard. You make it so hard, that finish is rock solid. I haven't polished this gun in 6 years, and it's dull from fingerprints, and it still shine. But even I can show you, just with a little light microfiber tile, no wax, anything, turns chrome again. So just think when I do put a little mudders or flits on it. But this is my Glock 17. That's my first Glock, EDC. So let's put Glock 17 there. Oh, this is a birthday present. Y'all don't know what this is. This is old school Glock. You see this Glock here? This old school, this Tupperware. Because it looked like some Tupperware. Some of y'all too young to know what Tupperware is, but your grannies and your mamas, they grew up on this. This is what your dinner used to go in the day after. You know what I'm saying? This is what your tomorrow's dinner lunch looked like going to school. But this is the Tupperware. This is a Tupperware Glock. Gen 3. Gen 2, correction. This is a Gen 2. This how it used to come. This how Glock used to have their box. So you have the Gen 2 Tupperware Glock. For you gun Nazis. Yes, there's a magazine in there, but it is empty. This is a Gen 2 Glock. I got this for my birthday. Mika bought me. This is, to be exact, I want to say this was my, I won't say it was my first. It was my second Glock.
Yeah, that was my second Glock, man. Birthday present. That was my second Glock, y'all. It was my second Glock. We back now. Look, bro, when I say that was the second Glock I got, and in my collection, I own like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I own 8 Glock 17s. That lets you know that Glock 17 is really my favorite. Glock 31 and 32 are my favorite calibers, but my favorite Glock is a 17. My favorite Glock is a 17, man. It just, we make to go together like peanut butter and jelly, dog. Peanut butter and freaking jelly, man. So I got a question.
I think my favorite Glock, man, is that Model 30, man. That 45 ACP.
45?
Yeah.
Because it's what the same size as a Glock 19 or a little bit
slide.
different.
Yeah, same slide as a same slide size as a 19, you know, lengthwise. But yeah, 10 in the mag. Well, I think the 10 millimeter is just a little thicker than the 45 slide.
I think they're the same size. I think the 45 and the 10 would be the same size.
Something like that, yeah, for sure. But yeah, I remember when I first shot that thing, I thought it was gonna have, you know, because 40 got this whole reputation of being snappy. So I shot the 45. Yeah, it's a smaller package. I'm like, dang, it's more controllable. It's not as much, you know, it's not that much rise, you know. It handled that round real nice and smooth.
Hey, you know what? I got the 19X, and I got it as a birthday present. Shout out to Kalisha. Appreciate you for that. I got the 19X as a birthday present. I like that it got the 17 grip and the 19 don't let it poke into the top of my piece that much. You know what I'm saying? Like the 17, but for some reason I don't I'm just a 17. I'm like more accurate with a 17. I can shoot the heck out of a 17. A full-size gun, I think because I grew up on full-size guns. I grew up on Taurus PT92s, and I'm gonna say this. This is why I like high points. I had a JS 9mm, the predecessor to High Point, and I had a Maverick 9mm, predecessor High Point.
And just FYI, only reason why I was attacking High Point shot, I can't stand them. I hate them. Buy no bug, rock with them.
Man, I go through them, bro. I love them.
Man, say what's up with the new Glock? Man, it's getting a lot of slack saying Glock keep remaking the same gun.
They did, because what they did now was they made a Glock 19 lower with a 17 slide, which is ugly as Lord. That's just stupid. But anyway, man, Glock has been selling the same gun for 30 years.
You know what tripped me out? I think this same gun, bro. I think they tried to what they do. They released it to the military and law enforcement, something like that. Like we can get our hands on them. Like why?
Because I'm going to tell you why though. This is why they want that smaller grip, because that grip on the 17. If you ever see me with my Safari Land holster on, and that's what most cops tote the Safari Land.
Yeah.
That long grip, a bump in the patrol car, up in the what you call them, like it's all type of stuff that goes on with it. So people, it's hard to maneuver in the car, but with that 19 is small, it won't bump into too much stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I get it. And then you got the long sight radius, because, like I said, I shoot the 17 better than I shoot 19. But teachers on, man. Teachers on, bro.
We don't keep buying those that we don't like. We keep buying those that we do like.
Boy, stop it. Skinny done dropped off now, man. You are so crazy. But I need this hair done. Y'all went and got me a shade today. I feel fresh. Man, shout out to Richard the barber over there at Master Cuts over there in Richard, man. I'm shouting y'all, bro. Y'all go check him out. Master Barber Richard, you know what I'm saying? I think he's going to get a school opened up, but it's over there for Arapahoe in Richardson, Texas. Y'all go check him out, man. You need to line up in that cut, man, fresh. And he actually put the razor to you, cut your nose hairs and your ear hairs. So, yeah, man, the man is a real live true barber the way it used to be. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do keep buying Glocks. I like 17, but man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Hanging with Mr. Media, say they open my palettes to other firearms, bro. Like, it's really other great firearms out there. You just gonna pay for them. You are really going to pay for them because they're gonna cost. Because when you start getting into Atlases and Aliens, and that's a whole nother level of firearms, man. Infinities, even Staccatos, you know what I'm saying? Staccato's cool. I don't like them, but it is what it is.
Draw last, die first.
Yeah, that's the rule I live by. Draw last, die first. Thank you, DJ Play Dice, brother. I appreciate you for the support, man. You, Guns and Barbecue, all y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? G-Well, all y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all for y'all support, man, because you always support, bro. And you always come through. You be active in the chat. Sometimes you get on the screen, man. I appreciate you, brother. And you be safe and you have a good night. Let's see what this little turd got to say. What you got to say, little hood rat?
Oh,
man, this woman is crazy. That woman said it's still gonna sell.
Like that cougar.
It's still gonna sell. You sure right, girl. That girl, that's stupid, man. Jay Howard, I'm gonna give you a brand that's outside the norm. POF, PWS. Radiant Arms. Or get you an arrow lower or Spikes Tactical Lower, and buy Arrow POL products and put in your gun and build it to what you want. That's what I can tell you.
It's all about the price you're trying to spend.
JP, you're right. JP, Mr. Media. JP, you're right, JP. Yeah, but see, when you buy the old school 1911, that ain't to be shooting anyway. That's for nostalgia. That's for nut hanging. That's for pulling out saying, I got this and you don't. That's what that's for, brothers. Say, Pyro Maximus, don't get her started. Do not get her started. Hey, that's what we were talking about, that 1 a.m. girl. That's Lonzo Gunn. Oh, Cabot Kinetics. Whoa, yes. Say, yeah, Cabot. But see, that's Monday, ADM. See, when y'all start talking about Cabot and ADM and all that, that's money. POF, you might can find $5,000, depending on what you get.
V7, Swartz Internationals, Type A.
You might can get it, man. What it do, man? What you got going on, bro? I hope y'all stay out of trouble. Yeah, I'm serious. That's a whole nother game. Like, to be honest with you now, I'm to the point now, I was with Mr. Media Sunday, and his friend built the 6.5 Creedmoor. Built it. Nasty. Nice trigger on that rifle. Nice. Dude. What'd he say? They dropped their R's? What's up? Say, man, this is my nephew, man. Man, come in, bro. That link is up on the what's called. This who made my theme song. We can have to make another theme song without the word ninja in it. And we got to tone it down because YouTube done changed everything up. And bro, you got to give it the program and get ran over. For now, anyway. I just wish that everybody just start a boycott and everybody don't post on YouTube for 2 whole days to get their damn attention. Just don't post for a week. Get their attention. Make them stop with all this mess, man, because YouTube used to be a good way of a source of income, and now they make you jump through all these hurdles and hoop, and they started making millions off you, and you ain't getting nothing out of it. So, you know what I'm saying? It sucks. It totally sucks. But like he said, what's your budget? What type of budget you got, Jay Howard? Because I'm gonna tell you something. If you're gonna build something, build it right. Buy one, cry once.
I already said it's about what you're trying to spend.
It's about what you're trying to spend. Now, if you trying to go the budget way out, I'm gonna tell you straight up. PSA, Bear Creek Armory. But when you go to PSA, make sure you get a CHF barrel. That's Chrome Hair Forge barrel, because PSA really do have FN barrels. They have true FN barrels, full auto barrels. So they give you something that you can work with. If you're going cheap, get that. If you're going real cheap, go Bear Creek Armory. Just buy a complete upper, buy your complete lower, change out the boat carrier, change out your buffer and buffer spring, change out your gas block, and get you a real good trigger. Drop it in there and call it a day. And call it a day, bro. You got you a good, and get you and don't waste no money. Go on, spend $1,000 and get you a good Voodoo or a Trijicon or something type of optic. Your glass is everything. Your rifle could be cheap, but as long as you got good glass, because sometimes these cheap rifles shoot good, and you just get you some good glass, brother. Yep. Yeah, PSA is legit. Yeah, I seen. Let me tell you something. Mil-Spec J, I've been on PSA, but Mil-Spec J, Mil-Spec J, man. Mil-Spec J live by PSA. Mil-Spec J had a PSA 10-inch and outshot people with expensive rifles, and they was really mad that day at the range. What's up, little dude? I see you, Squirrel, coming in. used to be high-end race ARs. Okay. What's going on, young man? Say, now that's a good question. What is your purpose? Me, I have a DMR, a Recce, and an SPR. I own a lot of AR-15s, but I got AR-15s for specific purposes. I just built some just to shoot. I just built. What's up? What's up? TTS Buzz, man. How you doing, brother? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I don't know if your phone mute or what. Say, listen. Oh, in Nola Gun Guy. That young man right here, Saint the Realist, got a 7. Damn, shit, I don't even know what the hell it is. I think it's 7.5.
7.5.
This boy got a 7.5 PSA that Jelly and Lonzo and them called Fisher Price. Boy,
Boy,
that thing a beast. That thing a beast.
I bet it's built better than them lipstick guns. Facts.
It's built better than Purpose Stain.
Facts. And we can pull up the company. I bet it's built better. They doing something that ain't none of those, affordable budget Fisher Price guns are doing. Facts.
Say, man, Jay Howard, that PSA, you can't go wrong. You can buy a complete upper from them. And like I said, just change out the fruit. Some of they stuff be legit, though. Only thing you have to change is they triggers. Like, they be legit. I can't fake on them, bro. For a budget gun, PSA be legit, dude. They be legit. But you talking to the right person. That's the man right there, Joe Vibe, bro. That's the man. You want to know anything about the AR? You talking to the right person. Yeah, PSA cool. What's going on, TTS Bug, man? I got you on here. Oh, he done dropped off. Say, man, you don't come disrespecting eating on my live, bro. Like, that is some ghetto ratchet stuff right there, young man.
Well, you ain't let me eat on you.
See, yeah, he gay.
I'm very happy.
Don't play like that. People gonna see this live and they're gonna get jealous because they're gonna be like, I've been wanting you for years, boy.
Oh man, let me toot my horn about my PSA 300 Blizzy. You feel me? Full auto BCG. It won't lock up. It won't jam up. It's true. Say, and I better get to a whole 100. Say, man, PSA, y'all need to do y'all research on. You understand me? That's why a lot of them guys also own PSAs, which shocked me. Fisher Price works. Stick to what works.
Hey, dude, I can't, dude. Put it like this here. PSA is the only budget gun that we dropped a rare breed trigger in, and it took, say, man, y'all get that music out, bro. You're gonna catch them alive, bro. You don't got to come back in here. All right, have a nice day. We put a rare breed trigger in, and it sustained the rare breed trigger.
Like a champ.
Anybody know anything about rare breed triggers? Them triggers, man, you got the X Lonzo. You got the operation on your gun to make it work. You got the operation on your gun to make it work, man. And I'm talking about real talk. What's up, bro?
And just looking at the production they pushing out now, you got to be more so a gun snob. You got to have your own preference. Like a lot of the guns you can get straight from the factory, they're good. You might want to switch the trigger out. That's your choice. Some of these triggers are good. Give them a chance. A lot of these dudes don't even shoot their guns. They just straight swap stuff so to changing stuff out. It's a difference between listening to people and being an actual gunhead.
Yeah,
don't follow the trend.
Yeah,
work
that
gun, man.
But use quality parts. But if you just want a budget, buy ones, cry ones, budget bill, PSA come out to the gate with they and I ain't never got paid to promote them. I'm just giving you what's real. But if you're gonna really just build a rifle, like he said, Joe Voss said, you can go the caveat arms, you can go, it's so many ways you can go. You can say, bro, it's Legos. AR-15 is Legos for grown men.
That's what it is. We don't went from actually being men and understanding parts and building our guns to getting pimped out your pockets to talking outside of your neck in the AR land. That's facts. We don't stepped away from a lot of that stuff.
Hold on, man. Look what Joe Va just said. Joe Va, you are absolutely right, brother. So many people just want to flex and show. Dude, I just built. I started off. I built this first. I built it first. Man, I put it on the Milonzo and Myra went to the range. I built the first dissipator, but that first dissipator was a phosphate barrel. The second dissipator was a CHF chrome line barrel from F&N.
Yeah, he showed said that.
It's different. It is a different. The first one was budget. I sold it because I said, well, I still want the dissipator look, and I got an M203 grenade launcher to go on there. So I was like, well, I need that rifle link, bro. It is a freaking difference. It is a difference. Like, man, I fooled with PSA, and GHG and them just shot that gun. It was like, ooh, it's smooth. It was like, ooh, it's so smooth. What's going on, Joe? Man, I appreciate you for blessing your presence.
Hey, what's up? What's up, man? Hey, thanks for having me in there. I'm kind of like in the dark and everything else, but
I mean, you're all good, man. We know you're there, so we can hear you. We don't got to see you. We ain't trying to date you or nothing. It's all good.
Man, come on. No, I had to jump in because a lot of times what happens with ARs is I'll go and I'll say, hey, there's nothing wrong with these brands I'm going to name. Oh, I got a Knights. I got a CAC. I got
all the time, brother.
All the time and everything else. Those guns are great. I got an H&K 416. Those guns are great if you got the money. If you are let's say a consumer shooter, right? Let's break it down like consumer, commercial, industrial. With your industrial grade being your H&Ks, your LMT, stuff like that, they're going to run. Yeah, they're going to run, and you can run them for 100 years. If you're just the everyday shooter is going to go to the range, a few hundred rounds a year, whatever, you're not getting any firefights, you can get away, and I hate to say this, with the Anderson lower. It's not the best. It's not this or everything else. It's going to meet your needs. You'll grow into it. Especially if you don't have a whole bunch of money, PSA is the way to go, right? So what we fail to realize a lot is that even H&K has bad parts. Right?
Yep.
They have bad weapons. I know personally. All of your AR, your mil-spec ARs, they're built to a tolerance. So you end up getting like tolerance stacking. So sometimes your upper and your lower won't match up really nice and tight if it's from two different manufacturers because they're two ends of the spectrum as far as the tolerance. The key things for your AR is if you build it, make sure you got good components, a good BCG that's properly staked. Your gas system is tuned for what you're going to shoot the majority of the time. Now, again, if you're not buying 1,000, 2,000 rounds at once, then you're going here getting a box here, a box here, a box here. It's going to perform differently because just like you was talking about earlier, 5.56 versus 2.23. If that guy was running an H3 buffer and you're shooting 2.23, you're going to have weak ejection. Right? Yep. And your gas system is not tuned properly. A lot of barrel manufacturers don't have the proper gas port size. So now you're starting to talk about commercial grade, right? Because now you're looking at your gas port size. You're looking at your gas length, right? Pistol, rifle, intermediate, mid length, right? Now we start talking about accuracy. Cold hammer forged barrels historically aren't as accurate as button rifle barrels and stainless steel barrels. Cold hammer forged barrels are designed to be shot fully automatic and for high round counts, right? So some of your more accurate barrels, and I use that term loosely, you're not going to have the life that you're going to get from a cold hammer forged barrel. So you have to say, all right, which one do you want more? Now, what are you trying to do, right? You're trying to shoot long range, intermediate distance. You want a truck gun, a Mark 18, 10.3 inches, right? Well, none of us in this chat is probably competent or capable enough to shoot a 10.3 inch barrel out to 400 or 500 yards consistently, right? Because now you have to consider ammunition, 77 grain OTMs and shit like that.
Right.
I'm going down to Walmart or Academy. If I'm lucky, I'm trying to get some Tula 55 grain 223. It's not designed for that shit. So you have to take all that stuff into consideration when you start putting these systems together. Your recoil system, what type of buffer spring you got. You can get a Trinity Arms buffer spring for $9. You can get a Geisley for $42. You can get a Tubbs Precision for damn near $100. And like you'll
JP
see the
Solid.
difference. Or
Or
JP
JP
Solid.
Solid. Yeah, and that's I run it. They
When
you
work.
know what you're doing, you know what you're buying. You don't get too many AR problems, man.
Yeah, exactly. If you put that system together, and it's going to work. You might have to make a couple of tweaks and adjustment. Do you run a adjustable gas block, a bleed off gas block? You know, how do you tune that system? What are you using it for? You know, and that's one thing that we don't take into consideration. You know, what's the optimum gas port size based off of your barrel length, right? The government spent a whole bunch of money figuring that shit out. The information is out there, but we'll just, you know, and I got some Geisleys, you know, components. You know, Geisley this, Geisley's the cat's ass.
But
Oh,
all
yeah.
Geisley is not good.
Well, exactly. And it all depends upon what you're doing with that system. You know, that's all I wanted to say, man. You know,
and I want to piggyback off that. Like what y'all don't understand is it's what you're building it for. What is the purpose? Me, I go with CHF. Accuracy is cool, but you know why I go for CHF? Because I know damn well I would never put the wear and tear on this barrel that is designed to endure. So therefore, I got longevity. That's what I got an optic for, is to compensate for that accuracy.
But Bug, you talking from another lane though, brother. You said what are you building for? A lot of people buy brands. They logo hoes. They don't know shit about no gun.
Well, and that's why Bug's on here spreading that knowledge, man.
Yeah.
Turkey
You boys don't know.
spreading that knowledge. And you got some stun gun tubers. They're for entertainment and shit.
No,
You know,
go in
That's it.
click off.
You can't knock a company and then turn around and buy from the same company, but can't tell me why this one is better than that one.
Exactly. Give me something that's tangible and concrete to justify your position on, and I'm gonna listen to you. Now, if you just sit here and say, "Oh, this gun did this gun did that," because the first thing I'm going to ask is what type of ammunition you was running, right? And if you can't answer that, then it's just like, all right, well, what was your gas length? Because certain combinations just don't work out well.
Right.
They think you can suppress everything and not have problems. I want to know about the gas problems and stuff, the leakage and everything, what you got going on. So you got to talk about the ammo. A lot of people don't get into ammo. You go get into the guns, you can't tell me too much of nothing if you don't understand ammo. You got the load motherfucker, right?
Just like it's just like when you assemble your barrel and everything else, right? It's like, hey, did you pin that gas block? You know, did you put Loctite on?
I'm so glad you said that.
You know, did you dimple it? So there's all those things that as a casual builder, I'll just slap up or to a lower and call it, you know, a good day and go out and start shooting. And I'm like, oh man, this gun's a piece of shit. All these components are bad. You know, did you actually go out and spec those components? You know, like your BCG, did you actually take a look at your bolt and make sure your gas rings aren't lined up so you can gas leakage? Did you look
Joe,
to make sure that your gas key was properly staked?
A lot of people don't understand that thing. Don't understand what you're getting at, bro. Like, I got a 14.5 Pennywell PWS. It's a lot of these guns. You know, everybody like
a slinger sewing machine, don't it?
What?
What?
And you got to watch a lot of these Pennywell's guns too, versus, you know, short stroke system, long stroke system, DI guns, and everything. That round will behave different. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people see these boxes, they go by the ammo, they say, oh, it's gonna go that fast. And your system ain't even set up to push what that box saying.
So,
but you don't know that because you
this is why I tell you, right? I cannot get the published data on any box of bullets for one reason, actually two reasons. I cannot replicate the conditions that they tested it in. I don't have the gun, the weather, or the environment. So what I need to do is just go out and see how that ammunition is going to interact when I put it into this system, right? Because I went from out west in Imperial Valley, California, shooting to North Carolina. right?
And that's you got to worry about barometric pressure.
Exactly.
Humidity,
There you go.
wind difference, terrain. Then people, one thing that people don't think about.
Factors. All of your
And
environmental
tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're exactly right. All your environmental factors play a key into it. Now, if I'm just shooting from car to car, outside of 100 yards or inside of 100 yards, 100 meters, it's not that big of a deal. Once you start stretching it further and further, it's just like, hey, you can't shoot for shit. I was like, no, it's not me, it's the gun. Like, well, yeah, it is, but you should have known better. So I don't know those,
and everything.
Yeah, I don't know those things. Also, your twist rate.
Mm-hmm.
Say, I'm gonna answer that question. It do matter within 50 yards if you don't understand your setup.
Well, so
right
good thing. So let's say you take a truck gun. Say you take a 10 point. Let's say you take a 14-inch.
Now truck gun 7 to 10 inch. We're gonna play devil's advocate 9.5.
7 to 10 inch. What caliber? All right, so let's do this. Help me here. 10.3 inch Mark 18 5.56, right?
5.56.
All right, I'm shooting a EOTech, and I got the gun zero. I got 100 yards zero, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now inside of 100 yards, I need to know my reticle and my EOTech because I'm not holding at that dot. I'm holding at that stadia to the bottom because they got stadia markings for 5 yards, 7 yards, 50 yards. So I have to understand that. I have to understand that if my gun is zero for 100 yards, at 25 yards, it's going to shoot high, right?
Yep.
Or whatever it is and shit. Once you get the dope on your gun, you know that, hey, I'm zero from 100 yards. So at 25 yards, it's going to shoot low. Now, if you're really smart, if you're really on your game, you go to a maximum point blank zero range. Let's say the average human head is 8 inches, right? So I got a maximum point blank zero range of plus or minus 4. So that gives me 8 inches. So that means from muzzle to 253 yards, all I got to do is hold in the middle. All I got to do is hold it on your nose. And I'm going to hit you either from the top of your scalp to your chin.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's when you start getting into that point shooting, reflexive shooting, combat shooting, whatever you want to call it. I call it just putting a red dot right there. And it's going to hit. It's like hunters. Any hunters in here, you know what your vital zones are on a deer, right? You're going to drop that son of a bitch. Heart and lung shot, DRT. So you start putting all that stuff in there. But again, for the average consumer gun buyer, I just want a gun to shoot occasionally. I'm not taking classes. I'm not trying to spend all this money with double stage triggers, adjustable triggers, and I don't know what the wall is and how. I just want to shoot and shit,
Mm-hmm.
I
Let
don't
me see
know.
this guy. Okay, I get that. Not enough fall at 50 yards, but if your gun is shitty, you might gotta reach 50. It might lock up on you. That's what we was getting at. You shot that question after spinning off.
Yeah.
Knowing your setup. These guys are running trash shit that's locking up. So it don't matter what yardage you're shooting at, you need to know your setup to even get off.
Yeah, because
that's a common sense question right there.
Quality parts in there, right? If you're not putting quality parts in there, your parts are going to break, right? And then that's just the thing. Like if you putting like undersized pins in there, right? Or if you're putting if your hammer pin and your trigger pin is oversized, your pins start walking out. If you got a drop-in trigger, it gets cockeyed and everything else, so it's gritty and mushy. You don't get that good. You don't have that good tension on that hammer spring, so you're not getting a full power stroke. You get.
I don't mean to cut you off. I'm gonna need your buddy to come on screen because I feel like I'm talking to something I done been dealing with before. This just a male version. We talking bullets, right? But it don't matter what bullet you're talking about if your gun is trash.
Yeah, because see, I'm gonna tell you something.
Fire that bullet.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something.
Agree with you on the parts.
Yeah,
you got shit parts. Everything else is gonna be shit in, shit out.
For real. Because listen, I know somebody that bought a gun. It didn't even have a brand. It was some I never even heard of the lure. Man, yeah, I tried to sell him my gun for $1,200. I know what I got. I'm giving him a $2,200 gun for $1,200 because you're my partner. He go out and buy a $700 rifle. When I took the gun apart, the gas port was so damn big. The gas block hole was so damn small. You see what I'm saying? And I was like, what the heck is going on? I was like, what the heck is going on? I'm looking and I'm like, why you got, then he got so much gas coming out the this overgas is coming out the handguard. It done burnt my hand
I
up.
know exactly who you is, brother. That's why I'm trying to get you to come on. We talking bullets, but we can't get to where you at without understanding where I'm at.
But
I love ammo. I can talk ammo all day long, but you got to come up here and talk to me. I'm an ammo head. I love ammo.
But you got trash set up, and that's what I tell people. You can buy, if you know what size gas port you need in your barrel for what you're trying to do, and you get the right gas block, you get the right gas tube, you build it. Gas block, bolt and bolt carrier. Make sure it's magnetic particle tested.
Yep, MPI, HP.
Yup. Make sure it's there, and make sure it's staked right. That the stake don't come alive, because I done seen too many people with these cheap budget, supposed to be mil-spec gas boat carriers, and they don't even got stakes in them. But they'll sell you that gun that they put together for $200 for $700 just to make a profit. I'm not that person. I'm not gonna sell nobody nothing that they gonna protect their life with, and they go kill themselves. Or what if they trying to go be offensive to protect their family member or something, and then they go there and go, and then that's it.
Yeah, one of the things that some of the less reputable barrel makers are doing, they're making oversized gas ports, and their whole thing is that after you shoot them a while, it's going to seize up and get small. And that's why, like some guns, you can put a good buffer and spring in there, recoil spring, and you shoot it, and you'll hear that bang.
The ding.
Yeah. Ooh, that's saying. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get ammo central. I'm trying to tell you, say, what you want to talk about? 6.5 Grendel. What you want? 6mm arc. What you want? G6 GT.
Hey, you gonna come in, Mr. Media? You just come in and just turn your mic on, leave your camera off.
Whoa. Who talking about 6.5 Grendel? What you want to talk about? Who talking about 6.5? But you got to come talk to me though.
Talk to him about it, Joe.
That's the deal.
Listen. I used to hate 6.5 Creedmoor until Sunday.
Yeah, 6.5 Creedmoor is good. The 6.5 rounds been around for like over 100 years. They use them like, the 6.5 Swedish and everything else.
Yeah. We just want to use them.
Yeah. But I just dropped a deer last Thursday with a 6.5 Grendel 123 ELD match, and everyone's like, oh, you can't use a match bullet, but the ELD match is built very similar to the ELDX. It has the Met plate on it that helps in aids and expansion. So, salute to you, Mr. Media.
Go upstairs to that damn playroom you got up there, you little twat.
Mm-hmm.
But this dude here, I never seen none of this in my life. I go to this cat house.
The
upstairs
first guy who's 6.5.
Downstairs is his wife, but he don't want to go upstairs to talk to us because he's a twat. Because he got a pretty little house.
I was trying to
get on your phone. You on your phone now while you're in the bed. Get on your phone.
Trying to bait him in. I just seen his comment. It ain't working. And to me, the only thing that's different between the ELDX and ELD match is that the X has a cantilever on it to aid in expansion and everything else. But other than that, it's really the same bullet. You can drop medium-sized deer like up to 200 pounds with it. 200 for 200, you're good. And the one I dropped, I had a 13-inch 6.5 Grendel, 5R barreling. And it's 80, 85. It was DRT. And for a lot of you guys that, I know 308 works, 6.5 works, but I understand 6.5 got a hard time, and it is some rounds that outdo that round, but it's out of a custom built bolt action gun. So until you come over to this land of AR-15s and AR-10s, I know y'all like the boats. They're beautiful. They're perfect. But until you can put something like a 6.5 Creedmoor in that American-made style AR-10, just okay. Just leave it.
Hey, look. You know what I just found out, Jovar?
What's up, man?
A 270 damn near give you the same ballistics as a 6.5 Creedmoor. The difference is if you get a boat tail projectile.
Yeah. So, and that's like the funny thing right there, because I want to say 6.5 Creedmoor is a point. God damn it, 0.264. So it's almost a 270 in metric, right? And then 6.8 is a 0.277. So, and the thing of it is, it's just like it's all about like the case capacity.
Right.
It goes back to your barrel length, like how much velocity you're going to get. And this is something that people will call, I guess everyone's saying cap or whatever. Back in my day, we just used to call bullshit on. But you get very similar ballistics from a 150 grain or 147 grain M80 308 7.62 by 51 out of a 16-inch barrel that you get from a 6.5 Grendel out of a 13-inch barrel, all the way up to like 450, 500 yards, just depending upon atmospherics. Now, the one thing that you gain in the 6.5 is it's a little bit lighter, and it bucks the wind a lot better. So someone put it up there, 0.264.
That's his thing. He does this.
Grendel is my second favorite round. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, Grendel's not, man. And I slept on Grendel for a while, and then I jumped on it when I was working at my other job. This guy was like, "Hey, look, man, this is what we're using." And I was like, "Holy shit, what kind of black magic is this?"
It's a hint. It's a coming.
Yeah,
it's a coming.
Hey, look, and I'm gonna tell you something. I was out all them 6 calibers. I was buying stuff just to put up. And Mr. Media, shout out to him, bro. Shout out to him, his wife, and his partners. Dirty Rice. That's my new friend. His mean ass. Them dudes, I used to think that 6.5 was useless. Now 6.5 after 5 or 600 yards, after 400-500 yards on a big, like a moose or something, not practical. But I'm gonna tell you something. 6.5 on a human, up to 800, probably I say 1,000 yards. You in trouble.
Yeah,
they got some 6.5 that put some elk. They got some 6.5s for a lot of mooses.
People that has taken moose and elk with 6.5 Grendel, but they were great shots and they were close shots.
Started the race.
6.5 Creedmoor is that transonic zone is pushed out to like 1,200 meters, depending upon your environment. So that means predict that bullet flight all the way out to that range. So with your 308 7.62 by 51s, not unless you're pushing like a 22 or 24 inch barrel
you start to get the velocity.
And Sonic, 800, 900, 96, and that's where it gets very unpredictable.
But hey, you got some Grendels out there that can stay subsonic even with less than a 20-inch. Well after 1,000. You got to understand, rail shot placement beat a whole lot of this bullet weight.
Yeah, if you go to Wilson Combat, not Wilson, Alexander Arms, they did tests. They took a Grendel and they chopped it down from like 20 yards all the way down like to 11 or 12 inches.
Yeah,
consistent hits out to 1,000. Now, granted, they make their own guns and they're not short for ammo, but it just proves that it can be done. It's just like with anything. If you practice enough, you can do it.
And look, my thing is this. I hated that round because a guy had he had a Ruger Precision 6.5 Creedmoor. They had just came out. He went hunt some rams with it. And the ram got up and left. So he talked so bad about the ram that it pushed me away from. But I could have got that gun for $600 with a bad scope and ammo. I should have just bought it. My instinct said buy, but he was like, it's trash. It won't knock nothing down. But then I'm out here with Mr. Media and them, and I'm hearing how I hit this dang on target. I done turned my walkers up, and you barely can hear the ding. I mean, that's out. He knocking it out 1250. Ding, ding. You barely can hear it. You barely can hear the round hit the target. But if you're looking through the what column, you can see him. The scope, the spotting scope, you can see it. He swinging that baby. Swinging that baby.
I've been on to the 6 rounds. I've been investigating them and looking into them and everything.
Hey, I missed the 12. I missed the first 12. Yeah, twat. Shut up. Can't stand him sometimes. But anyway, yeah, he did. He spoiled me. He spoiled me on that 6.5 because his buddy just built this rifle, man. Short stroke bolt, put the barrel on it, chassis. They did it all. And him and Mr. Meaty was dialing it in.
Nice.
Man, I'm gonna build me a rifle. And I was shooting the Average International 6.5 Creedmoor suppressed. And even with the variables of suppression, they got them guns dialed in. They got them. When I say they got them guns dialed in, man, when you point, I mean, like 300, 700 yards, you could Kentucky windage him without touching the dials. Just the man, I was qualified. He was like, Mr. Meaty was like, you want to make a click? I said, nah, I'm adjust for it. Bow, hit it dead in the center. You seen the target. Bing, you see the bullet just shatter when it hit the target. I was like, man, yeah, man, I'm hooked. I'm hooked on this long range shooting. I done qualified now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to shoot, I used to think 600 yards was far. That's nothing. 600 yards ain't nothing. Nothing. When you start getting in them 8s and the 12s, that's a whole nother ball game because like you said, now you got to worry about
with good glass.
Wind. You got to have good glass. You got to worry about the terrain. You got to worry about people the magnetic fields because when you can start seeing the waves,
rod, light.
Yeah, man, I'm into it now, man. You guys with these 6.5s,
3,000 yards in March. Salute to you, brother.
Hey, look, that dude here, something wrong with them, bro. Like Joe, if you hang out with these dudes right here, man, they yeah. Man, these dudes, bro, I'll say, when I tell you, man, look, bro, say, they turned me on to a whole nother side of shooting. All that's good. You know, you shooting your pistol 75 yards, but to me, that's not practical. My pistol is 25 to 50 yards maximum because anything after 50, really at 50 is a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Unless we just society just break. But if I want to reach out and touch you, I got 5.56 to get me up to 4, AKs to get me up to 3, 308s to get me up to 6, maybe 8, depending on what rifle I got. But then you got these 6.5s and 270s and 30.6s to get you further than that. And 30.6 is what? The good.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. We understand history here in America. You damn sure right about that. That's a given. Oh, I love shot tech. Hint.
Oh, say that boy got one. But that 375 round that's a monster.
It's a beast, man. That's a beast.
Say, I don't even think if that thing come by you, you're gonna survive. Oh, ooh. That's a monster, dog. That's a monster. But man, that's my next thing is the Creedmoor, and then I want a Grendel. And damn, Mr. Meteor, what was that round that range officer was shooting? What was that round? Was that six what?
Probably 6 Creedmoor.
No, it wasn't a Creedmoor. It was a bottleneck round. It was short with a long bullet on top of it. It had it looked like a 30-06 bullet cut in half with a big long projectile on it.
Was it 6
BR? 6.5, 6 BT, 6 BT, something like that. BR, 6 BR,
6mm bench rest.
Say, man, that thing was loud and it rocked the hell out of that target, bro. Yeah, the bench rest.
Yeah.
The 6 big bench rest. He shot that thing. He said, let me show you around that somebody showed me. I saw the bullet before on the range. I was like, man, what gun is that? Man, he shot that gun. That thing, you can feel it in your soul. I was like, oh, you need to suppress that thing.
Your F-Series guys and your bench guys, there's a lot of cat rounds out there. You know, they'll just do all this stuff and get the high velocities and everything else, man. and they'll be shooting at distance. Some of the problems with those rounds is they got so much velocity and everything else, and they're barrel burners, man. You might get 1,000, 1,200 rounds out of that barrel before they shoot it out. And when I say shoot it out, I'm talking like they're used to getting like 0.2 MOA, and somebody goes like to 0.3. They're like, this barrel's no good anymore. I was like, you're still shooting fucking sub MOA, man, you know? But that precision series is, those bench rest guys they spend a lot of money on their shit, man.
Oh yeah. Say, man, listen. I'm trying to drop this YouTube video. It might come out tomorrow. This is short, and I want y'all to look at it. We was at the range. We was on the long range, and I panned the room. Man, it was a lot of money out there that day, dog. When I seen what Dirty Rice spent on his rifle, and I know what Mr. Media rifle cost. Not including the optic, the suppressor, and they suppressors actually work. I mean, they suppressors, we don't have to wear ear gear. But other people was coming up there with suppressors, and you still heard that ring. Y'all know that, you know that 22 ring? 122 right there? Pow! Man, I was like, shit, let me put these back on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't safe to shoot this. It ain't safe to hit this. What's up? What's up, C-Man? Man, like, I'm on it now. That's what I'm on now, man. That 6.5, and one other thing that drew me away from it, because they said the barrel life wasn't that, it was 3,000 rounds or something like that, but then he showed me, you don't got to load those rounds hot. You don't got to load them that hot, man. But some of these people be making some Ferrari rounds and you snatching out rifling as each bullet pass through. I ain't trying to do all that, man. I at least want my gun to shoot at least 5,000 times out of precision.
That's what I was saying, you know, because like some of those dudes, like they'll go get a custom made barrel and they'll get their barrels printed, and they'll take like their shoulder, their head space, the jump to the lands and the grooves, and then they'll build them bullets, you know, specifically for that. And they don't have that much free bore space, which increases accuracy. And, you know, like they're shooting like 0.1 MOA, 0.3 MOA. And then like soon as they're like, oh, it's a half MOA gun, it's like, yeah, this barrel's burnt out. I was like, dude, man, you still got life in that barrel. But for their specific deals, it's no good. You know, some of these dudes got chassis that cost $8-9 grand.
Bro, I just saw that Sunday.
Not including the action, the optic, you know.
Hey, you see what he said? This was Dirty Rice started off with his gun. That's with the comp. Now,
so he breaks all the way around, correct?
Oh, rear brakes.
20 grand, 25 grand, and rifle and comps and everything, dog. Like, it's real, man. Like, and when I was sitting up there listening, I'm talking to everybody, and I'm looking at everybody gun, and I'm listening to the people that suppressed and the people that's not suppressed, and the people that not suppressed, is getting mad because the people that suppress is more accurate than them. It's because they dialed their guns in. Because I was like, man, because I know you get a point of shift with the suppressor on it.
Yeah.
The suppressor changed the point of shift.
Yeah, your point of impact and your point of aim, you will have a POI shift, but again, all those guys, they're just shooting suppressed. So it is what it is. You know, then those guys, you got their like everything that goes into that game, you know, like your mini weather stations, your ballistic computers and all that shit. And some dudes even got the wireless target cams.
For real. Say no. And then they got the thing with the lights on it to let you know if the gun ain't level, if the thing don't turn green, that means don't shoot. Yeah. It turn blue, it turn red. So like,
your anti-tilt indicators.
Yeah, the anti-tilt, man, bro.
Manometers and all that shit costs money. So yeah, sometimes the cheapest thing that they might have is a Pelican case, you know, custom made Pelican case, that's $1,000.
Say,
you know,
dude.
And you're talking like rounds. I forget off the head 375 Shy-Tech's cost, but they're at least 10.
I think they $5 a round. Ain't they, Mr. Media? How much that Shy-Tech cost? He can tell you he got one.
It's the beauty of a lot of bolt action guns too versus DI guns, because hey, dwell time is a mother. Your gas system ain't right.
Oh yeah.
Length. Hey, and look, Dirty Rice's wife had a POF. Ooh, I think what was that gun? 13 inches, brother? $5 a round. That's how much you shoot to shoot the shot take. What was that POF on Mr. Media? That was like I want to say 13 inch barrel.
Mr. Media done brought up that shot take. What you know about that 408?
Oh yeah, 408 shot tech's a beast, man. The dude,
415 grand.
the Canadian sniper. I want to
Dr.
say
John D. Taylor.
Yeah, the record with was that 408 guy.
What he shot half a mile with that?
I think it was closer, man. I mean, not close. I think it was longer than that because a half a mile was only.
That was almost 2 miles because Kyle shot the half a mile shot.
Yeah,
and got the hit for a little while. He had the longest sniper shot.
USA.
So that's like the longest like published shot. That Canadian dude from the Royal from the regiment. But yeah, it was just like Ungali. But there's a couple named Sam, Samantha, and whatever on YouTube. They do range shots. They're shooting like 2,700, 3,200, 3,500, you know, and they're doing it consistently. They're not getting one hit shots, but they're doing it. No one's shooting back at them, but they're still shooting those fucking like where you're doing a whole bunch of math and shit.
American brain, American made bullet.
Hey, look, Saint, I think he shot at you. He said his next accuracy international will be both 375, 408.
Oh, I know it is. If you're talking about that type of yardage, brother.
Look, he said it's gonna be Smith and Mark.
Yeah, Sam and Mark. Yeah, that's
Sam and Mark. Yeah,
already. Yeah, already, man. I'm on the way. See, I'm
hey, this dude.
Stage. You see? You feel?
Look, he said, he shoots the hell out of 6'5", 3,000 yards. Man, let me tell you something.
How long that barrel is? 24, 29? What we talking?
Bro, let me tell you something. 1,200 yards. When you hear people talk like that, it don't sound like it's nothing.
Shit, until you look at it.
We talking 22 inches. What grain we talking?
1,200-yard football fields. Bro, that is freaking long. Bro, it is so damn long, you can't see the target with your naked eye, especially with my bad eyes. Bro, he got the scope, rangefinder, the spine scope, and he got the camera thing that sit his phone on, and it'll show us big. Bro, you can't see the damn target with your naked eye until you get in the scope. And if you don't got no good glass, don't even go for it.
Talking like that, man, I need to know how long your barrel is or what grain ammo you shooting at what time. What's the climate?
Yeah, so Sam and Mark, you know, they're making adjustments now. Also keep in mind they got 20, 30, 40 MOA rails to help get that elevation out there to aid in the elevation and the scope and everything else. And they're doing all their math. You know, they're doing a lot of math. They're getting a lot of dope out there. And again, they're not always making one-hit shots, you know, one-shot hits, you know. And it can be done. There's like long-range shooters of Utah. They got the Milk Jug Challenge. It's like a mile shot. You take a shot, milk jug and everything else. And people do it with stock rifles, man. You know, they got videos of people doing it with $400, $500 rifles and shit, you know.
And it is 1,200 miles, man. Like, bro. And Salt Lake, man, I deliver. You know, my job sent us to Westlake, West Valley City, Utah, and Salt Lake and all that. Bro, they got some real flat, long ranges up there.
Yeah.
Bro.
And then also they got elevation, so the air.
I was just gonna say, when they up in the mountains shooting down like that, dog, bro, I passed by a range and didn't even know it was a range until a guy told me in town. He was like, "Yeah, you passed right by. We saw your truck come by." I was like, "Wow, that's a range." He was like, "Yeah, I get to shoot my 50 BMG out there and try to stretch it out." I'm like, "Dude, that's like $7 a round. You up here waste? Oh man, I mean, and people like Utah. I thought Texas had some guns. Utah, them folk got some guns, man. They don't got no little stuff neither. They got that. I'm talking about we up here to my ARs and 40s, man. These people putting out that Casul, and they putting out rifles that'll touch you from 2 miles away. You know what I'm saying? A mile away, you like, man, come on, man. Them people ain't playing no games up there. And see, look, he said that 6.5 BR pistol. Man, look, I don't look. At first, I was talking noise about a 13-inch barrel and a 308. I said it was worthless. You need an 18-inch barrel, 16 at the minimum.
Yeah, I feel me enjoying this. Let me cut my light on.
Yeah, say now I got it. Saint, I'm gonna give you your due, bro. As a man, I made a mistake and you were right. I'm telling you on live, you were right. It is
What you using
a
it for?
13-inch barrel and a 308 or a 6.5 Grindr.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro.
Up to 600 yards. And with that kinetic energy coming from that 30 cal, that 30 cal knock you on your butt, boy.
You know, there's a lot of militaries out there running around with them short barrel 308s knocking people down.
Man, look, when I seen Dirty Rice Wife's POF, and the first thing he told me in GHG and them, hey man, that's $5 grand rip the gun right there.
Like, what? Yep.
He said that's $5 grand rip the gun. I was like, what? I was like, what? Y'all listen. I got this rifle at probably like 50 yards. I had nothing to shoot because I didn't want to shoot GHG them still, so it was some shells on the ground. So when I made the shell ping ping, I was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. And it was knocking the crap out the shell, y'all. Like, yeah, man, yeah. See, I did it with the shotgun, but the shotgun is a spread. When you do it with a 308 with a scope.
Talking about the 308s, one of the barrel options for the Scar Heavy is a 13-inch or 13.9 308 barrel. So that's so your Scar Heavy, right, has Scar 17 has 3 barrels. You got the 20-inch, you got the 16-inch, then you got that 13-inch. So, I mean, it's viable, you know. And
would you buy it in the Scar though?
Say again?
Would you buy that 308 in the Scar?
Well, I wouldn't buy a Scar.
I'm not.
I would never buy a Scar.
I'll go Reaper before I go Scar.
Yeah. And the reason why I wouldn't buy a Scar is because in full auto fire, it has a lot of barrel whip.
Yep. It's like an AK.
Yeah, it has a whole bunch of barrel whip. And then like if you look at the polymer section on the lower receiver, once that flange where your bolt catches at, once that gets flared out, you're supposed to get rid of it and shit. But so I would never, but that's like in the military side, I would never buy a Scar, you know.
Mm-hmm. Me neither.
Yeah, the desert tech is a beast. That man had a desert tech, and I did the same thing with a piece of paper. Me, Lonzo, and them, we was at the range, and I was shooting a piece of. I think you were there, Saint, when I was shooting the cup that he kept flipping, and the suppressor on it was so he suppressed everything. Like I'm getting into suppressors. Like I used to think like forget that text down, but now the suppressors. Yeah, it's just courteous, bro. A suppressor is just friendly.
Yeah,
it's courteous. Because when them dudes were shooting that 6.5 BR, that what is that BRC, whatever that gun was, when he shot that gun, and I'm 4 benches over, and I felt it in my soul. Boom! That's just unfriendly. I was like, man, what the hell is he? Everybody else is used to it. I wasn't used to it. I wasn't used to the long range. Boom! I was like, man, this man got a pipe bomb. I was like, oh, he told me, he said, this thing is loud. I was like, man, that little bullet ain't gonna do nothing. Man, that man shot that bullet, child. Joe, the dude started me. I'm jumping like, ooh. Like if I had I did have my side on, but I almost reached for it, but I had remember I was still at the range. That gun scared the hell out of me. That's one of them guns that if somebody shooting at you rapid, bam, 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 it'll make you put your gun down if you don't know nothing about fighting and run. That thing is crazy. Now, for real, the sound, it's like somebody shooting a barrel at you, and you hear the dude, and you be like, oh, Lord, no, I don't want none of that. I don't even want that coming near me. I quit, bro. I don't even want to fight.
That motherfucker make you unball your fist and shit.
Yeah, look, you be, boom, you be like, look, bro.
I'm good, man.
Look, I'm good, yeah. Man, look, he said his first suppressor still in jail. His first day in jail yesterday. But they've been coming out quicker. He said, look, the break on my shot take, I feel nothing. You getting knocked over. One thing I can say about this man guns and Saint, I did my first. Tell them what we were shooting at when we shot that 6.5 Creedmoor today, and we made Mr. Media mad. He got really mad. Yeah, we was at the range. I made the video. It's on. I got the video, y'all. It's on my YouTube channel.
I'm so glad you got it on yours because I lost it on my last one. But yeah, say we was cutting.
We were shooting at a bottle top at like 75 yards, dude.
It's so accurate.
We were shooting at it off of an ice cream stick.
We just like putting stuff up there, bro, because it was just so accurate. It was knocking holes in bottle caps and like,
yeah,
bro.
Like,
I'm dead ass serious,
man.
Bro,
like,
listen, I know about it. This dude was hitting. He was hitting the popsicle stick in the same place like 3 or 4 times because we was like, you ain't hit the top. He was like, fuck. He got mad and laid on the ground. No damn well the gun set for him. It ain't set for us, so we missing everything. We getting close to it. Then they were shooting so close. Look, he put a piece of paper this big, no lie, about this big, up on the thing and put one down at the bottom. We getting so close to it that we done shot the thing that hold the steel.
Man.
We not.
We hitting shells, body caps,
in the same spot though. It's like it's in the same because the gun looking like it's because it's set. His cheek rest set to him, not set to us.
I relief and everything.
height. Yeah.
So it's looking like it's straight to us, but the whole time it's shooting low. Then he gets on them, hits the top. Oh, that just made his little day. That dude, there, man, I can't stand. Somebody get one for me. Man, I can't stand this dude. Look.
Also, so another thing, like when you start shooting long distance and everything else, or you're just shooting anything other than like your average conversation distance, you also have to take into consideration parallax.
Yep.
That parallax in the scope, you'll be looking at something and it's just like, all right, oh shit, I missed. It's like, yeah, because your parallax isn't set to bring everything into focus inside the scope.
Yup.
So,
water bottle tops, like great value drinking water, not beer can.
Like the nickel side.
No. I'm talking about like
the
dude.
nickel side.
Hold on, I got one here, bro. I'm gonna show you the bottle top.
The 12 ounce.
We had some of everything out there.
Yeah.
We was like, we gonna see what this round. I mean, it's not hard. We talking 6.5 Creedmoor.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, the way it is, it'll make a person that's not a believer.
Y'all see this, right? Y'all see this? It was one of these tops. This is what Mr. Media was shooting at 75 yards, and the main was hitting the top in the same spot when he flipped it in the same spot, and then he broke the thing. Man, look, that gun accurate. Accuracy International, they went live when they named it accuracy. That thing was, man, look, bro, that thing was accurate. And he flipped it because when he was missing, he was losing this, bro. I'm talking about he was bigger than a big baby, big crybaby. He was mad. He had to lay down. Say, look, he said nothing should move if your heads move, just like the red dot on the pistol. That's real. That's real, dog. Like, man, we be shooting like when we give it this dude the type of stuff that he have us doing. It sounds like it be unorthodox, but in real life, you can use all those skills.
Hey, so another thing too, you guys ever do a KYL drill? Know your limits, and they do them a lot with 22 long rifles, right? It's like you start out like with a 4-inch circle and it goes all the way down like to a 1/2-inch circle, and then like hey, you shoot till you miss. If you clear the stage, you win. But someone else does it quicker than you. But as soon as you miss, you're just like, hey, grab your shit, come back next week. And those are good to do because as you start pushing out further and further distances, you start shooting for that accuracy, right? So I got accuracy and precision.
A shot challenge. You challenge you.
Again?
Like a shot challenge. It challenge you to get better pressure.
Yeah, exactly. And you start pushing it out, then like you start collecting your dope, and you start like reading your environment and everything else. Because I got a wind meter, a weather station at my gun, but I really don't care about what the wind's doing at my muzzle. I'm more concerned about what it's doing
down range
and a target. So I have to look at those environmental cues and everything else, because you can have a dog leg in the wind, you can have a crosswind, you have all that shit. So the more you get there and do it, the better you're going to get. But the problem is that shit gets expensive and shit.
Yeah. It's the price.
They do get aggressive.
They know what they doing. It's the price, man.
Hey, now see, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I did. I caught him out hitting a big target at 750, and then he killed it at 850 in the MOE game. Say, yeah, he look, bro, you know what I'm saying? He already know I wasn't on no long range stuff, y'all. So anytime to try to, and let me show you how competitive this dude is, dog. His wife is a damn good shot. I don't think it's too many dudes with pistols can mess with her. Like, for real, she's cold. So she just wasn't in the mood to shoot. She just wasn't feeling it. She was just there. He got mad. Shoot. She didn't want to shoot. I said, just hit it for him. Just hit it. So she hit it. Bow! Did you hit the 750? Yeah, I hit the 750. Do it again. She did it. Bow! So, Bug, you hit the 750. Bow! I hit it. So then he gonna go to the 850. Bow! Then, just to top it off, he gonna go shoot the 1250 on us like 2 or 3 times. Yeah. Ding that beat. Yeah. I was like, boy, man, let's go. We can go now. Let's just go around the corner. We were around there with GAG did because he got his little rocks off, man. This little dude, he hell, bro. But he's somebody good, bro. He's somebody good to go shoot with, because I'm gonna tell you one thing: when it comes to the long range shooting, that drift and all that stuff, when I say he calls this stuff out, he calls it off. Say, man, you need to do this, correct it here. When I was qualified, he was like, you need to correct here, go up 3. Boop, boop, boop. I mean, he just looked at the shot, go up 3. I had shot over the shoulder, and I called it because that's part of the qualification. He said, oh, you got to be able to call your shots and tell me how to correct it. I looked and said, pop. I said, damn, I missed him. He was like, what you need to do? And before I can say anything, he was like, go up 3. He went up 3, click. Went up 3. And then I said, well, I'm a wing it. If I know I was shooting high, I need to take it a little lower. So instead of aiming it at the center of the target, I aimed it at the bottom of the target, or be where your genitalia will be. And man, I smacked it dead in the center. Bow! He's do it again. Go out, sell him. I said, I'm gonna win it. I know where this baby hitting it now. Bow! Go up. Bow! I was like, he's out. You good? Give me your name. Text my name. He passed qual. He can shoot long range. Now they done messed up, because now I'm finna get this douchebag. If he off Friday, to come and sight in my 3.6 and help me sight in my 3.6, and I got a 600 Mohawk 308 Remington 600 Mohawk, old school Mohawk 600. And
they let you bring what you want to bring out there to qualify, huh?
Yeah, you can qualify with anything.
Okay, I want to bring.
They do. Women do shoot better than men, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I been the first time Mika took my 1911-45, I got it with me. My 1911-45, y'all. That woman did this here, stir step, 10 shots. The first 2 shots was like this, y'all, and the rest of the shots was holes and holes to the center, and drilled out the last 4 shots in the center. I was like, whoa. You can see the 6 shots going up. You can see it. It looked like 4 shots.
So women win more competition shooting than men.
Yeah. Whoa.
So I'm gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, they can. You know why? Because tell me if I'm lying,
the numbers don't lie. The numbers is out
Women don't think. They just do. Mika used to shoot until she started thinking. She started acting like
first time shooters.
Bro, when I tell that woman, shut up and just do it. Shoot. Just shoot the gun, girl. Man, what you thinking for? You overthinking. Man, don't think. Just look at what you're trying to shoot and shoot it. But as soon as she started acting like me, like now, I don't even think about it no more. I was with Camo Black. It was me, Camo Black, and GHG, Chris TV, and OB. They called me out. I hate when they call me out when I'm not on it. I was on shotgun and shooting at long range. at the last minute because he didn't tell me. He called me out. Bug, shooting contest, best in racks. Man, I'm not finna bet no money unless I done put 2,000 rounds down range. I've been shooting. I shot the day before. I'm comfortable. I'm relaxed. I got a piece of Mushu. I'm relaxed. I'm in a good space, and I'm gonna shoot then. Mentally, you got to be in a good space because you can trick yourself out. Shoot, Bug. I'm like, nah, I won't do it. Chris TV got the camera. It's on Chris TV channel now. He say, that damn OB, come on, bud. Shoot. I said, okay, let's shoot. Just make a friendly shot. Let's do it. Push-ups. Then they're gonna say, you fat. You can't do no game. You know, they scoring. Go first. OB.
Like my bro said, women don't think, just stop there.
Pow, 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 pow. I think I missed the first shot. And I hit the second too. And he was like, damn. And I was like, man, y'all think I can't shoot. I just didn't feel like shooting. Bruh. But keep on. But I'm calling y'all out, so I want y'all to run and tell that little squirrel and his minions. If they want this smoke, let me know when. I'm coming with me and my Caucasian persuasion friends. Yeah, I got white friends. We're going to pull up on y'all and see what's up. And we ain't trying to
not about to do that.
A black versus white thing. Yes, I am. I'm the token Negro in this.
Trust me. In the land of
and it's pressure. You think I'm the weak link? Bring your best gun because I do got a plethora of guns to choose from. We can go from Atlases, or we can go from Parrots, or we can go. I think he got a Shadow 2 too. I got Shadow 2 Acro Chick. I got a Shadow 2 Black. I got Checkmate. However you want. Oh, I got TS too. I got green TS. So if you want to bring your TS too, Mr. OB, whatever you want. You can bring stock Glocks. You can bring whatever you want.
They ain't finna do that.
Yeah, I am not a race trader.
Bring it on.
I'm not a race trader. This did you not know I was Caucasian? Look at my hand. Caucasian. Yeah, man. I am so not a race trader, bro. But nah, I'm tired of them boys shoot. Let me tell you something about GHG Hustle them. If you're going up against Chris TV, GHG Hustle, and OB, when OB not at work, them boys at the range. All they do is eat, sleep, range. If you're not practicing, don't go playing with them little boys. Them boys is going to say, them boys going to do you something. So I got people that train like they train. I'm the only weak link. Am I? We'll see. Yeah, and bring them rifles out too. Bring your I got a BCM build. It's light. Just got a red dot on it. Bring that out there. Let me see what your AR game is too. And we can do transition and running and walking, push-ups, laying on the ground upside down, hanging out the car. I'm talking about uncomfortable position, see if you can shoot. So if y'all gonna play, we're gonna play hard. And like I said, you know, you can bring your $1,000, or we can shoot for lunch. I'm fat. I eat 200 hours of food. Because the pounds you're gonna run off me that day, you're gonna give them back to me that night.
Hey, like, don't forget the tip.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. But yeah, man, we at the 3:23 mark. Anything y'all want to say? Y'all finna drop this link. The link is already up, but I'm gonna drop it again. We're gonna go backstage. So if y'all want to come backstage where we can show guns and talk crazy, without YouTube guidelines, y'all come in, man. Shout your channel out, Joe. Oh, you got a channel, dude.
Man, I just got a YouTube account and that's it. I ain't got no content or anything else and shit. So, you know,
one day. Do your thing. All right, look, Ball D pulling her hair 50-yard drills. Boy, you is stupid. Boy, look at these folk, man. Run what you brung. Say, you can't play that with GHG now. Them dudes have a car full of, man, them boys, hey, you better come with your best. But say, hit your channel, man. You know what it is right now.
What it do, man? It's your homie Saint the Realest 2.0. Game on, bang strong. A shooter, they play shooters, man. I be gaming tomorrow on it. Sleeping Dogs going live on it. I think I'm gonna double back around with Forza Horizon 5 Saturday. Stay active, man. Real is rare.
Skinny, do your thing, baby.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy.
Y'all stay in the back.
Kelly. Man, y'all come check me out Sunday. I got a very interesting topic. 1 Eastern. Bulletproof Sunday live talk. Man, come holler at me.
Already. Rockstar Ski now on Instagram. That's what it is. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's the Tackleberry Bees out does it easy because I'm too greasy. The Bug Next Information, live with devil everywhere. Whoever don't belong. Hey, man, it's 2023, man. It's all about me. Man, it's loyalty over life, man. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You can't get there without honor and trust. You know what I'm saying? So, loyalty over life, bro. The loyalty of your life. However you want. So, it is what it is, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of the Wicked Wednesday. It didn't get too wicked, but it got a little wicked. But, hey, be ready for Funky Friday. Before I take off to go to Vegas, Funky Friday is going down. Y'all come on Funky Friday. I'm trying to get a special guest. I had 2 guests lined up, and I'm waiting on one to call back, bro. Hopefully they'll come through, man. You know, they influential people in the hood. And one of them I know y'all going to love. And he'll be good for Funky Friday. And then one of them is just a nut. He might get my page shut down, but if it do, it don't even matter because I got much respect for that brother. Salute. Shout out to Gun Freak Nation, man. I just gave y'all a hint who I'm trying to get up on here. But hey, man, y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit the donate button. The Cash App will be available by Friday. I have it up and running and all that stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to bring to the channel. Hey, appreciate everyone. Nobody told you God love you. And if nobody told you today, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're here for a reason. You are here. Live in your reason. Live in your blessing. Live in your divine. You hear me? Because you're here for a reason. Find out what it is. You don't know what it is. It's getting a dark closet or you're in the car by yourself. Just ask God, what you got me here for? Let me walk in my light. You know what I'm saying? Because you're here for a reason. You're here for somebody. So hopefully he'll put you with the somebody you're here for to show them something. Man, Tackleberry Bug out, man. Peace, love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hit that link and jump in backstage because we finna get it on. Oh, boy.